food and they're
It's okay. You had to feed the livestock. I get it. Hello.
I have to eat.
Hello and welcome.
Grass fed?
Yes.
Oh man.
Hello.
Welcome to this special E3 prediction episode of the Level Up Show podcast.
Woo!
The show that is 2-ply or die. I'm your host, Ralph.
Is
Hello.
2-ply going to clog the toilet? Or
Not at my house.
You split it in half and then it's fine.
okay.
Are you a 2-ply strong or a 2-ply soft kind of guy?
Asking me or
Either one, both of you.
I don't know. What's the difference?
I mean, strong means it's going to be harder to rip while you're wiping your asshole. Soft just means it's going to be cuddly on your bungie. What would you prefer?
So there are too many options when I go to pick out toilet paper, so I just kind of grab one without really knowing what it is.
Like,
or what it is.
Like Trump, you just grab one?
Well, I mean, I hope I don't need to have consent to grab some toilet paper. But if that's where we're heading, then I will comply.
I can't tell you one way or the other currently, but I'm just making sure that you've got make sure you've got it.
I mean, I asked the Walmart people if it's okay for me to buy it.
And they don't answer you every time?
They're usually not around because I got to check out.
They're on break. Joining me first at this ceremonious occasion is a man who is never going to dance again because his guilty feet have got no rhythm. It's Ryan. Hello, Ryan.
Oh, man. Even if I could dance again, I would choose not to.
Feet are guilty. Also joining me is a man who always says that sex is natural, sex is fun, sex is best when it's one-on-one. It's Derek. Oh, Derek.
That's how I like to play my basketball also, one-on-one. You add too many people into that and it becomes a big issue.
Yeah, I mean, it's natural.
I could win an NBA Finals one-on-one. I don't think I could win 5-on-5. I mean, just look at LeBron.
What if you were one-on-one? What if you're one-on-one with Doris Burke?
I'm taking Doris Burke to Pound Town. That's where I'm taking Doris Burke.
Hopefully she's okay with that.
Well, you just said we don't need consent.
I was for toilet paper.
Yeah, she is not.
Doris Burke, toilet paper. What's the difference?
Whoa.
They're both big and fluffy, right?
I mean, she played in college, so she's got the advantage.
I played some toilet trumpet in college also.
Is that a move that I don't know about?
Yeah,
it's when you get on the toilet and just squeeze as hard as you can until everything. Never mind. Just move.
So
on.
it's like taking a normal dump. Is that what you're talking about?
It's like Taco Bell dumpage times 3. You're looking for that little squeak that you get at the very end. That's why they call it
the battle shits they played in Harold and Kumar. Is that what it is?
Exactly like battle shits.
Okay.
Exactly. It was actually pre-battle shits, but we won't go there.
Okay. Well, hello and welcome everyone.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Just dandy.
Are you so great? Are you so great?
They're showing uncomfortable pictures of babies pregame. I don't know what's going on.
D.R. Smith is a baby who's about to die.
Was that him or his child? Premature. I have the sound off.
I do too. That's his child. This blonde lady. I have no idea who these people are.
That is also his child.
They're all. He probably has a lot of children. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going okay so far, except for this fucking soundboard thing won't install, so I'll try this other one. Things have been good. It's hot as shit up here. Well, you got it. I'm trying to get it. You got it. I need it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, things are good. It's warm up here. I'm prepping for the arrival of 2 fine gentlemen that I do know.
I thought end of the world.
No,
well,
I'm not
doing
doomsday prepping.
She's having twins. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No, I don't know if you know this by now. I don't know how to make a boy, so it's definitely not that.
Okay. Well,
all I know is girls. No, wait.
Got the tiniest diaper in the world.
Who?
Yes,
see that?
I'm not watching it.
That's not a human diaper, is it?
I don't want to say what that looks like.
That's like a diaper for a mouse.
You guys are the only ones watching the game currently.
Everyone else is watching live.
Yeah, I'm not watching.
They're not watching this, but they're
No,
watching
no.
the game.
They're watching something. Fuck it, they'll do it live.
Speaking of fuck it, why don't we just go
What?
right into some news, or are we skipping news?
I do have news. I've got some quick news for you. I'll try to. I'm just gonna blow. I'm gonna give you these new articles, and if you have nothing to say within the first 10 seconds after I say it, then I'm moving on.
All right.
Basically that, yeah. I'm not even going to go in any specific order. Limited edition models of the PlayStation were shown off. Gold and silver models, it looks like, to be coinciding with the Days of Play. PlayStation does this Days of Play thing where they put weird things out or things on sale every year around E3 time. The 1 terabyte hard drive models. In the U.S., the gold version is the one you'll be able to get. Europe, they have both the silver and the gold. But $249.99 here in the United States of America, and 1 terabyte is what you're going to get out of that gold PlayStation. So that does something for you.
Is it a Pro or just a regular?
It looks to be just a regular.
Okay.
So that's for those of you that are into that. I mean, I wouldn't mind it because I want a new hard drive in mine, but I would also just like to sell mine and get a Pro, honestly. So we'll see how that goes. Fable card game is coming to PC and Xbox One July 11th. Fable Fortune is what that's called, the collectible card game. Have you guys heard anything about this?
So they're keeping Fable around. It's not dead yet.
Yeah, basically. Started as like a secret project after the close of Lionhead Studios. They were the developer behind Fable. Basically, have 6 different heroes to choose from, different powers, competing in game quests to quote unquote define their destiny. Snore. You steer the hero towards good or evil, just like you would in Fable. The developer Mediatonic is offering a founders pack, $15, more than $40 worth of in-game items, 20 card packs, Flaming Fowl card, and a very rare giant egg card. It's going to be free to play. It launched on Kickstarter last year, apparently, and quickly ended when the developer got more funding elsewhere for the game. So, are you guys into that? Are you guys picking that up?
They launched a Fable game on Kickstarter?
Yeah, I guess last year.
Microsoft not own Fable? That seems really weird for Microsoft to be launching a Kickstarter for a game they own.
I am the type of news person this week that has done little to no research and has lots of headlines. It's basically like normal news.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about anything Fable or related to cards.
I played played 2 and 3. I haven't played I briefly played the first one, but I don't mind the games. I really don't give a shit about card games though, like that Gwent or Hearthstone or any of that. I don't care.
I got pretty into Gwent, and I downloaded the Gwent demo this week, but I haven't touched it. But I'm gonna play it. That's what I tell myself. Next up, Nintendo had this awesome tease for a Nintendo Direct that came out. I want to say the Direct was Tuesday, right, Ralph?
Correct.
The tease was on Monday, and it showed Pikachu on a giant star, which made everybody think Pokemon Stars was happening, which has been the long-rumored Switch game for that supposedly the Pokemon company has been developing. Still nothing coming from that as far as that Nintendo Direct goes. They did announce Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon. I don't know what I'm just going to do this real quick. It still won't download there. Ralphopotamus. I'm going to reboot my phone though.
I'll just hit things. It's fine.
Okay,
Why can't car seats fit in the back of a Mustang? Because men can't have kids with other men.
That's close.
That's going to happen.
But yeah, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, not be coming to the Switch, but they are going to be on the 3DS coming this fall, November 17th. It's going to offer an alternative story, Ralph, right? Set in the same world as Sun and Moon, but it's going to have different Pokemon that were not in that game prior, correct?
That's what I got out of it, but I don't know much about Sun and Moon.
I haven't played it. Obviously, I got Moon recently, but I've yet to start it, unfortunately. I haven't done a goddamn thing about it yet. But I'm hoping that this stupid star, test run or this little tease that they had wasn't just for nothing. I'm hoping there's more to it. But in that same Direct, they also announced Pokken Tournament, the game that came out for the Wii U. That was Ralph. You enjoyed it, right?
I did. I keep meaning to go back to it, but apparently
now you will not have to go back to it. You'll be able to repurchase it, just like most games on the Nintendo Switch. September 22nd, Pokken Tournament DX or D Cross or the D. I'm not sure. Yeah. Gonna have new version with 3v3 team battles, online rank play, friend-only group matches, 5 new Pokemon. For those of you that are into that, they showed that off also. I'm in if I need games for the Switch when and if I get a Switch, so I would not mind picking either of those up.
Do they still only let you have one save for Pokemon Sun and Moon?
I believe they changed that, but I could be very wrong.
Because I was listening to like an episode of
played one.
Retronauts, and I didn't play much Pokemon, but I guess they were saying back in the day you could only have one save, so people would accidentally overwrite the save, like a brother or sister would accidentally overwrite the one save.
I would not be okay with that. I mean, I've dealt with that in the past before, so I understand the pain and heartache of what that means when it happens, though. So, also, last but not least, Pokemon Gold and Silver coming to the 3DS Virtual Console. For those of you that give a shit about that, I'm still holding out to pick up Red, Blue, or Yellow. I'll probably end up picking up Yellow on my 3DS because those are the games that I enjoy. But Gold and Silver coming to the Virtual Console, that's cool. Also, it's got
what about the Switch Virtual Console?
Well, that's not a thing.
Yeah.
So let's not get.
Apparently, they want you to.
Let's not go.
Do it. Do you have the story on there about the price for the internet for Nintendo? It's gonna be $20 a year.
$20 a year.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be like Netflix kind of situation.
Yeah.
With classic games, supposedly.
We just got shut down.
Okay, we need to.
Okay.
I don't. Apparently, Nintendo just keeps wanting the 3DS to exist, so that's why they keep putting Pokemon games on it. Is what I'm getting out of this. Like, maybe people are buying Switches like at a good enough rate where it's like, well, we don't need a Pokemon game yet on there. But I don't know.
It's more than a good enough rate. That thing is selling like crazy.
Yeah. So I don't understand. Maybe they're saving Pokemon Stars also.
I think Stars is gonna. Well, I won't say too much, but I have a feeling that might be on a pick later.
Okay.
Oh, this is taking too long. Come on.
It's fine. I'll just hit these buttons.
It's working. It's just being slow.
Because your sound is too long.
I know. Sorry. Okay. It just takes too long to load, and it's probably because I'm in the basement. So
they'll probably play that song in Cleveland.
That's the only one I need ever. All right, Battleborn. For those of you that never got a chance to play Battleborn, free-to-play multiplayer version was announced, available now on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC here in the old Americas. Free trial now. Oh, what the fuck, Brody? You're out of my business, man. Go.
The land of the free, right?
Shit. Be released in Europe on June 13th, so it's going to be pretty quick overseas. But yeah, if you didn't play Battleborn, now you can play it for free. Free-to-play version. Does that interest either of you to play it or at least check it out?
Hell no. I could have bought it for $5 at Five Below. They had like 100 of them, and I still didn't buy it.
Yeah, that I played the demo for that game when it came out, and I was thoroughly unimpressed. Let's see what else we got. Speaking of being thoroughly unimpressed, exactly. The unannounced second season of Minecraft Story Mode has been leaked to the internet. I think it's been released at this point because I think you can pre-order it now online. Telltale Games, somebody hacked into their shit and found out that, hey, guess what? A season 2 is happening of Minecraft. So if you didn't get a chance to check out the first season, now you have more things to look at. Ralph, I know you'll be playing the first season as it's coming to the Nintendo Switch.
I already have the first one on Wii U, so.
Well, too late. You'll be buying it again.
When's Telltale going to do a Star Wars game?
It's a matter of time. I may have tried playing Minecraft the other day, not story mode.
Just regular Minecraft?
Yeah, because the Wii U version has like the Super Mario pack, and I'm like, I'm gonna see what this is, and I do not get Minecraft, so.
I also do not get Minecraft. I guess I didn't like Legos either, and that's what I liken it to. I was never a Lego guy, so I can't do can't do that thing that thing you do.
I
I'm not
love
good at it.
I love like Legos, like like real ones.
Right, but that's what I like in this too is like Legos. But maybe I'm just retarded.
I don't know. It's different when you're just doing stuff digitally like that.
I would still buy Legos, but they're so expensive. Like,
yeah,
they're crazy.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
it's sad.
It is sad. Moving on, Rocket League is getting a second year birthday gift, given its second anniversary update. Celebratory editions, new cars, items, music. For those of you that are still playing or want to check out more stuff from Rocket League, that will be happening very soon. Sorry, that was too low, too slow. Also, I don't even know. I kind of just want to hit most of these.
Are you using
the same one?
The same app?
Yeah.
If you just like favorite them, then it should make them available offline.
Ooh, I like that.
That's what I've done.
How do I favorite? Heart has been.
You hit the heart. I don't know. At least I have.
Hit the heart. There it is. It's just slow for me. How do you guys feel about Bethesda making a bleeding edge AAA freemium game?
I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Yeah, what?
Free to play game. That's all I hear. That's all I care about. It's apparently a new unannounced mobile game, some kind of freemium game that they're working on. It's Bethesda Montreal.
Hopefully it's Rogue Warrior.
I would be okay with that. That would be okay. I'd be down.
You lost me at mobile.
So. Yeah, well, that's I lost myself with freemium, but apparently that is a thing. I don't know that we'll see anything about that at this E3, but that is in fact something that is that's happening. So
it's got to be Fallout or Elder Scrolls related, right? But they already have Elder Scrolls Online.
Right, those are the things that I would think only people would actually give a shit about.
It's going to be Rogue Warrior.
I'd be okay with that. Rogue One Warrior?
Or Wolfenstein.
I think was that Rogue Warrior with the what's his face?
That Ralph liked?
Yeah, that I suggested first. Yes.
Yes. All right, let's see. Metal Gear concert coming to Japan, North America, and Europe. I know you are very excited to go see Donna Burke. To go check that out and see Solid Snake probably dance to this.
We are gonna get banned.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh no, not again. According to the concert's official website, Metal Gear in concert going to premiere in Japan in Osaka July 30th, and then a performance will follow on August 2nd. Plans are similar to North America, but sometime after. Hasn't said what quite yet.
So Kojima's also doing it live.
He is going to be doing it live. There's also a Kingdom Hearts Orchestra World Tour coming to the United States. So, when you guys want to go to that, let me know. I will be happy to. I'll be happy to go.
You better polish your Keyblade in anticipation.
I can just make them better. Make them better sounds.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep moving on with the news. What do you guys feel about EA unveiling the newest game in the Need for Speed franchise? That being Need for Speed Payback. Ghost Games EA announced this back on the 2nd, so about a week ago at this point. Coming out for Xbox One, PS4, PC November 10th. And boy, does it look like Fast and Furious.
Yeah. This may come up later.
Oh, okay, great. I think it looks okay. Like I'm intrigued by the single player story-ish style that it seems to be setting up. We'll wait and hold judgment for when it actually happens. But
they just showed the Steph Curry double dribble. Everybody freaked out about.
Yeah,
when he put that move on LeBron and picked up his dribble and then kept going and they didn't call it.
No wonder it fooled him.
Yeah, well, yeah, he picked up his dribble.
Yeah, I'm ready for a new Need for Speed game because for some reason that last one, even though it made you play online, which was freaking stupid, they're not doing that in this one. Like I like that game a lot.
I used to be into racing games, but it's been a long time. I don't know. I just can't. to me, buying like a racing game is kind of like buying a fighting game. I just can't do it.
Like with a racing game for me, like as long as it's not like super realistic, like I can just like pick up and play, just race a couple laps,
Right.
whatever, put it down, move on to something else, come back one other day.
I think I had two more things. Life is Strange prequel, Ralph. Life is Strange prequel. Life is Strange, a PlayStation Plus game for the month of June, for those of you that have not played it. But Nope Nod has apparently began developing a prequel to Life is Strange. People dug around on the internet, go figure, and found some different animations to Chloe, who is part of the story in the first game. I'm in for anything that's more Life is Strange. Ralph, do you?
Well, this is weird though. Isn't it a different developer? Like it's not even the same developer.
No, it's same people. Don't Nod was the people who did the first time.
Sure, I could have swore I heard that this was a completely different developer and that the Life is Strange people were doing something else.
I thought it was the same. Maybe I'm wrong.
I didn't. I heard about this, but I didn't look into it. Well, when is that vampire game or whatever it is coming out?
Vampire?
Yeah, because that's
what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, unless they're like done with that, I guess. And they've already started on.
Oh, let's see. I'm getting there. Sorry.
I mean, I'm down for more Life is Strange. I just don't know.
Don't Nod developed Life is Strange, distributed by Square Enix. Let me see if I can find it.
Remember Me.
Cool.
But I see Life is Strange 2, but I don't know if that's the one you're talking about.
Right. That would be. I would expect to be the same thing.
But that's not a prequel.
Well, the 2 I think is just by proxy. What they're talking about would be Life is Strange 2, quote unquote, but it's
that's not the official title,
right? Not official title by any means.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, as far as I know, it's the same people. So, I'm in for more Life is Strange. I loved the shit out of that game, Ralph. I know you loved it also.
I think Ryan Platinum did.
Ryan, I think Platinum did as well.
Well, yeah, it was pretty much like The Walking Dead, where you just play it and you platinum it.
Did we talk about Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor, or Shadow of War, rather, getting delayed? Did we talk about that last week?
I don't think so.
It moved from its original release dates, August 22nd, now coming out October 10th. Pushed back a little bit just to make sure everything is nice and polished properly. From what it sounds like, and maybe this is just because they haven't played it in a while, but I heard the Giant Bomb guys talking about playing that, and they're like, holy shit, it's got a lot going on with it. A lot, which doesn't surprise me, but I haven't played Shadow of Mordor in forever. So I probably feel the same way if I start picking it up again.
Yeah, I know I haven't played it forever because I've never played it.
Right. Yep, absolutely. So it's going to make it all the more harder for you to hop up and play that shit. So
yeah, this says that the prequel is being made by the Denver area developer Deck 9 Games, which was known until yesterday's Idle Minds. So
I got nothing.
That's weird.
That is weird. But that is the news that I have for you on this, our E3 prediction week. I'll flip it back over to you, Mr. Ralph.
All right. Well, thank you for the news.
You are most welcome. Absolutely.
You are not fake news this week.
Thank you. I appreciate not being fake news. It's my favorite thing.
How about we just go right into what we've been playing? We got a lot going on today. I'll go ahead and go first.
Okay.
I finished Rime in I assume less than 7 hours. Rime I played on Xbox One.
I just figured it was sad because
we are so banned.
is that royalty free?
It looks to be. I figured you were sad because you played Rime and beat it. I figured that was a sad day for you.
I mean, I was ready for it to be over. Like, I don't know. I could tell you like what happens in there, but if you guys want to play it, then
I will not be playing it.
Okay, so basically, you won't play it, Derek?
Nope.
So basically, spoilers. If you want to give it a shit.
Romance.
Guilty feeling.
Who is this boy romancing? Is he romancing with Stone?
It's a bad idea to give me this soundboard.
Yeah. So basically,
he does yell a lot. So
from what I get out of this boy, like this whole game is him either in limbo or something like that, because basically this boy and his I guess it's a boy. Some people are saying it could be a girl. It's kind of androgynous.
yeah. Would this person be banned from a women's soccer game?
Nobody's banned from a women's soccer game.
Why is that a drum roll? So basically, this kid goes sailing with their father, and they fall off the boat and drown.
That's the end of the game?
Well, that has happened. So
Okay.
throughout the game, I think you're trying. I don't know. I don't know how people interpret this, or how they interpret limbo. But
well, if it was me, I would have drowned because I can't swim. So
well, maybe this is you that
are
androgynous.
My beard is very androgynous.
I don't know. So you're trying to make it back to your father somehow, but you're not. You're not alive. You're dead. And basically, your father sees a ghost image of you towards the end, and then you just disappear. So this father is basically just trying to deal with.
Was it Lion King style, the dad showing up, or it was the son this time showing up in the clouds, giant head, or not Lion King style?
I don't remember Lion King. This ghost of this kid was just sitting on the kid's bed, and the dad's going around the room picking up these different toys. So there's this one is a bird, and earlier on in the game, this same bird is trying to attack you. And this one is this little fox dog thing, this stuffed animal, and in the game, the fox dog thing is leading you to where you need to go. And I don't know. So I mean, that was.
Would you say it's a foxhound?
A found is what I'll call it. Okay. So I mean, that whole twist kind of thing was interesting, but the game still wasn't that fun to play. It's still kind of a chore, so it's hard to recommend it.
Was there any combat at all, or is it just puzzle solving?
It was just puzzles. I guess you could pick up these weird glowing ball things, and if you were near a group of these certain kind of enemies, there were hardly any enemies in it. You yelled, and this ball thing would explode, and then they would die. I don't really know.
Could you die, even though you were already dead?
Well, I mean, yeah, you could fall off into the abyss. I did that a lot, but you just come right back to where you were. So I don't know. It was interesting. I really don't understand why it got such good reviews, but maybe I'm just
it had art.
Yeah, the art. I mean, I don't know. GameSpot gave it a 6 out of 10, and I pretty much agreed with their review. Whoever said that.
Is the music good?
I think
it wasn't really that memorable. I didn't think, but
I think people find games that take things super seriously, or will actually talk about or discuss sad things, sad matter. I think people praise that a little more than they should.
Yeah, and maybe when Dom died in Gears of War.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. The first one.
Whoa, hey, no, he survived that.
But I truly think people will give more applause or higher scores or reviews when you see something that is real life-esque, or some that Dragon's Cancer, whatever the fuck that game was called. People loved the shit out of that game. I've never played it, and it is super abstract as fuck. And I'm not bashing on it, but because
Dragon's
it was
Cancer.
That Dragon Cancer about the kid.
Cancer. It's about a family or a dad that made this game about his journey with his kid having cancer, and his kid, I think, dies.
Yeah.
So, like, the game fucking got huge press. Everyone loved it because, one, it was very real. It touched on a very real subject, and I get that. And I applaud it to a degree, but I think there are times, maybe Rhyme is one of those times, where you find that people give higher scores to what they deem to be subject matter that is hard to cover or a little too realistic or close to the vest. So they're like, I applaud this developer for putting this game together because this is fucking tough. It'd be hard to make this kind of game. But in reality, is the game shitty? Maybe, but maybe you're overlooking parts of it. Maybe not shitty, right?
I think people kind of like games too that aren't like people get tired of shooting shit. People get tired of killing stuff with swords.
I mean, fuck, I loved Brothers. Brothers was a great game. I loved that game, and it was not anything. Like, it was it was super easy, but it wasn't a game. It wasn't really a game.
So this is like a step, like this is more of a game than like what a walking simulator would be.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I appreciate the subject matter, but the gameplay, like, I didn't like Journey. I know it's like,
I didn't care for Journey all that much either. I was just like, it's so straightforward. And I'm like, this is just kind of like, I'm just doing what I need to do to get to the end.
I didn't love The Last Guardian either. I know Ryan did, but like,
What about NBA 2K18?
I haven't got to play that yet.
How about NBA Live?
NBA Playgrounds, I guess.
NBA Playgrounds, it's similar to Journey.
To the center of the earth.
Perhaps. So, I don't know. I just wish there was... I just don't think it's whatever genre of game you call that is not, like, up my alley.
Right.
Because I just want more of something in the gameplay.
A little more meat to it.
Yeah, but, whatever. Some people might... Well, people obviously like it better than I did.
Well, yeah, I mean, I like games like that are interesting, like and have like a better. I don't know. I didn't like the way the game looked. I didn't like the way the world looked. Of what I watched in the quick look, I didn't really like the puzzles either. So
they were pretty easy.
So that, I mean, that's kind of more important to me. Rhyme just didn't look like one. I mean, I would like to play a game like that, but Rhyme did not look like one of those games. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
moving on.
Don't do it. I picked up Ukulele, which eclipsed the $20 mark.
At $19.99.
Got for $16 the other day at Best Buy. I don't like that game. Big surprise.
What a surprise! That's like telling me you don't like Mighty Number 9.
I mean, here's the thing with Ukulele. Like, the first hour or so, I'm like, this is actually pretty fun.
And that snake is wearing pants.
The snake is the best part. Trouser. Yeah, that's a great name. I don't know. Like, then you realize, like, you're just... The combat is just as shitty as, like, the old rare N64 games where you're just, like, spinning around. Or it's just mindless, and the enemies are simple.
So you tell me you're ready for the Insane trilogy coming up?
I played through Crash Bandicoot 3 recently, and I had a lot more fun with that.
I was gonna say, I bet you
that's what you do. You spin around to...
But there's... The Crash Bandicoot, I don't know. I mean, it seems different. It's harder, first of all. And, like, it's linear, which I think works in Crash's benefit. Because, like, this, you're just kind of thrown out in the world, and you're like, which way do I go? None of these places look interesting. And the camera is terrible.
I forgot about all the crazy deaths in Crash Bandicoot also. I just watched a montage of them all. Is there anything like that Ukulele when you die? Anything weird, or you just die?
You just die. I mean, I mostly died from falling off stuff because the camera was pissing me off. But, I mean, I don't know. Like, more I think about it, like, I never really loved any of those N64 rare games, like, platformers.
Like, I didn't play any of them. Like, well, aside from Donkey Kong 64, like, that was the only one I played. I didn't play any of the the
Banjo or
Kazooie, Banjo Kazooie, nuts and bolts, none of that.
Nuts and Bolts was 360. But
Oh, sorry.
Either
way,
I don't know. So yeah, I think I'm done with this. Like I beat the first boss, which was actually like the most fun, I guess, even though it was kind of a bitch. But I think I'm done with it. So whatever. I can break even on it, it looks like. There.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Does it look good though? Like the art and everything?
Yeah, it looks real nice. And I don't know, some of the characters are pretty good. Like they say some pretty funny stuff. So
But do the controls feel old as hell, or did they feel like they updated them to make them more modern?
they feel fine. It's just the camera feels old as hell.
See that move by Zaza?
I wasn't looking at
I don't know why he's on the court.
He's apparently better than Andrew Bogut because 2 legs aren't. Well, he doesn't have a broken leg. I guess
him
Bogut's
and Bogut probably get about the same amount of minutes, like 15 or something.
Probably. So yeah, ukulele. I don't know. I wanted to play it, so whatever.
At least you got to play it, and I
was gonna play it eventually. Yeah.
What's funny to me is like, okay, there's at this point been 3 different old school style games released for like updated consoles, right? Mighty Number 9, Ukulele, and then the new Shantae game.
When they just announced that Mega Man collection, like Legacy Collection 2, the second version of that.
But that Shantae game seems to be the one that actually fucking works. It's good.
I mean, yeah, Shantae, I don't know. I had a hard time sticking with it, but it definitely felt the best.
Yeah, I don't mean necessarily you played it to completion, but like out of the gate, it was the one that worked and was like, this actually feels like a complete game.
If they would have licensed Willow Smith's "Whip Your Hair" back and forth song, put that in that game, would you have been able to stick with it then? Or
possibly, it is coming out on Switch. So
I would only play that game if Men in Black was the theme song.
Like song "Here Come the Men in Black."
Yes, right, correct. Yes,
and then just they could remix that with her whipping her hair or whatever.
Here comes. Yeah. I don't know if there's a soundboard for that, but I didn't look. So
I got nothing.
I should check.
And I just got to say that
LeBron's lighting it up right now.
I just got to say that Disgaea 5 is so good. I don't know where you heard about how hardcore it was, Ryan, because I
tried to play Disgaea 3 and I was like, fuck this shit.
They must have simplified this.
No, they didn't. I just watched a review for it before we started this.
I am not that good.
Game.
I am.
So for me, it was like there's too much going on. There's like too many characters. There's too many weapons. There's too many systems. I didn't want to deal with it.
Wow. I bet it's easier than Fire Emblem, if I had to guess.
It could be, yeah. I don't know.
But I'm having a hard time not playing it.
Wow. That kind of game.
It is really good. Yeah. I did not know I'd have this much fun with that game. But, yeah, I think I'm like 13 hours in.
A pleasant surprise it is.
1,000 more hours to go.
Well, I guess it depends on how deep into your party you want to get. Because how long to beat? Say it was only like 40?
Yeah, like 45 for the story. Yeah, because you can like go into this thing called the item world where you just pick an item you want to upgrade and you go through like 10 battles. And if you make it all the way through all 10 of them, then that item gets upgraded like ridiculously, apparently. So like you could do that for like forever.
Yeah, I think most of it was I just didn't want to get into that game at all. I didn't want to learn any of that stuff. I didn't care for any of the dudes, the dudes.
D-double-O-Ds.
I think that's funny every time. I don't know why.
Don't they say it a lot?
Yeah, every sentence.
Yeah.
And every cat says meow after every sentence. And every moth says moth after every sentence.
You would love World of Final Fantasy. There's some character
I
like
knew you were going to say that with the. Nope, it's not that annoying. Because I watched like a quick look or something of that, and I don't handle that. But yeah, that's all I've played. This Guy 5 is real good.
People
Derek.
do seem to like it.
Honest to God, I didn't do a fucking thing. I played a little more Phoenix Wright. I think I said this last time though. I'm like at the tail end of case number 4. Case number 5 is the final case in not Spirit of Justice. Which one am I playing?
Trials and Tribulations.
Nope, that's the third one. Why do I not know this one?
Objection of Justice.
That's the one I'm playing. That would be a great. If it was just Phoenix Wright Objection, I would love the shit out of that game.
That's coming up later.
Fucking great. I hope so. Yes, please. But I'm wrapping up that latest Phoenix Wright game. It might be Spirit of Justice, but I don't think it is. I think that's the next one. I don't know what the one I'm playing right now is. It's probably written on a note thing. Anyway, that's
probably written on the title screen.
It's it's definitely on the title screen. My 3DS is by my bed, so that is what I have played. The Coconut Wife fired up some more Pocket Card Jockey. That game is still great. For those of you that
I never did play that.
You should. That might be coming up later also.
Game of the year.
We'll
oh wait, that's
Game of the year. That's 6 months away, but it's close. But yeah,
it didn't come out this year.
Literally done. I mean, best game that didn't come out this year is a category on our Game of the Year list. I'm just telling you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Solitaire or Minesweeper every year.
Solitaire is always the number one. Solitaire.
Yeah.
That's literally all I've played. I've been super fucking busy. I've been on a pretty big stretch at work, so I can gear up for these few days with my bros. So it's been a busy few days. So I haven't got a chance to play
did you
anything.
put the bread at the bottom of the bag, or has that not happened yet?
No, that is the day the day you guys leave that I go put the bread in the bottom of the bag.
Okay.
So you guys will find out.
Is that a euphemism?
Yeah. I do have a quick question though. Are you guys okay with sleeping in that? Is that okay? And I don't mean the wrestling ring.
Does it have is there like a top bunk in there?
There's only if you want to be the bitch, because Ralph top bunks all the bitches.
Oh damn!
Does that bunk bed have stairs?
Wrong one.
Oh shit!
It better.
Oh fuck! But that is that. My literal plans tonight are to hopefully get everything cleaned up and reorganized so this basement is livable for a couple of days for whoever ends up wanting to sleep down here, and then to make sure all the blankets and pillows and sheets are washed for whoever wants to sleep upstairs. And yeah, I'm on house cleaning mode.
What in the hell? Did you see that?
I saw you.
Yeah.
J.R. Smith
live.
just voted Steph Curry. I don't know what's going on there.
You didn't want him to shoot that transition 3, so you hug it out.
Is that not a flagrant? Or he wasn't going for the ball at all.
Yeah, I don't know. Speaking of flagrant, Ryan, you have finished Horizon Zero Dawn.
I have.
Did you platinum it?
Yeah, I put way too much time into it.
That boy, good job.
Over 50 hours. So.
Good job. Proud of you.
That's the third one this year. Resident Evil 7, Persona 5, and then Horizon.
And Bud Platinum is something you platinumed?
This is not going to happen with Prey, though.
That game sucks. You don't like that game?
No, I like Prey. It's just I looked at the trophies, and you got to play it more than once.
Oh, damn it. I was hoping you could say it sucked because I didn't like the demo all that much.
No, I like it. It's a lot like Bioshock. There's even parts of the game that look like it would be in Rapture.
I say that about every game.
Oh, this one does.
Well,
especially when you're running around with a wrench. This game's hard.
So you must have really liked Horizon then, if you platinum.
It's an easy platinum trophy. If you look at the platinum, it's around like 8 or 9%. Usually when you see that, it's an easy platinum. So I just went ahead and did it because I was going to do all the side stuff anyway. So, and most of the side stuff puts you pretty close, so I just went for it. But it's a fun game to play. Like, how much did you guys use the other weapons?
I didn't start using any of the other weapons until like the last 2 or 3 hours of the game, and that was not very much.
Way more than that, because if you use the other weapons, you can take down some of those giant enemies in seconds.
But
if you just use your bow. Like, so you can like, so there's some weapons that are like prone to being stunned by like shock. So if you get this gun later on in the game where you can just shoot them with shock.
Oh yeah, no,
stun them, and then you just shoot one of their weak spots, and then they're dead within seconds.
I mean, basically, what I did, the strategy for me in that game was, okay, I would use the whatever the fuck I'm trying to think of, the thing that pins it like the line across the ground, and make sure that I was shooting it out with whatever their weakness was. They'd come across it, and then I just the rope caster. Yeah. And then I just fucking use whatever arrow I could tear off their armor and then pinpoint their weakness and just repeat that. So I'd trip them with their weakness, and then I'd blow off their armor with that weird fucking that shit, and then I just fucking go to town on them.
Yeah, I didn't mess around with a lot of those other weapons until I started doing the trials, the hunting ground trials. And then, like, I found out, I should be using these weapons because when you use these other weapons, a lot of the enemies you can just destroy real easily.
No time.
Because, like, a lot of those trials, it's like, do this within 2 minutes. And, like, I can't do this in 2 minutes with my bow. And then you use the other weapons, and you find out you can easily do it within 2 minutes. But yeah, I just playing that game. No. But it's up there though. I think it's my 4 right now.
It's got to be in the conversation for sure.
It's behind Resident Evil, Persona, and Nier.
Does it? Does it have to be?
It does have to be.
Well, I don't know if you played enough games for it not to be.
That's Ralph's game of the year by proxy.
I mean, I've got it's on my list, but yeah.
You'll
probably get knocked off.
I mean, I didn't care too much for the story, but like the game looks great. The game plays really well. There's tons of stuff to do, and they definitely set it up for a sequel. So it is kind of weird though that I don't know what the name of that actor is, but they pretty much used his character model. Like they used him exactly.
Right. It is just that guy.
Silence, but the girl does not look like the voice actress at all.
Nope.
Ashley Birch or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It was interesting to see what they do next. Hopefully they do make another one of those and just kill Killzone. Don't need another Killzone game.
I would be okay with that forever.
That'll come up later.
Not really. Is that a left-wing prediction? Or?
Left wing? Whoa.
Left wing is liberal prediction.
It's a liberal prediction.
So, Prey is game of the year.
Left field, sorry.
Horizon, was it?
No. I mean, Prey. I'm not sure. I'll keep going with Prey, but I don't know where that will end up because it's kind of a weird game. It is much more difficult. It's kind of more of like a. It's kind of more of like a horror game. It definitely which is kind of like how BioShock feels too, like the first one. It feels like it's harder to use the weapons, though, than the ones you get in BioShock. You definitely feel more powerful in BioShock than you do in Prey. You kind of feel pretty weak. I don't know if it's just because I'm playing it wrong or what, but a lot of times I feel like, oh yeah, I die a lot. The enemies are really tough, and they definitely, if they gang up on you, you're pretty much toast. But so there's a lot of sneaking around, which is your favorite thing to do.
Yeah, you turned me off on this game so bad. I don't think I was going to play it anyway. But.
So normally when I play BioShock, I play it on like one of the harder difficulties, and this kind of feels like the normal for Prey kind of feels like BioShock on the harder difficulties. So I don't know. Maybe I just feels like I don't get enough upgrades to make myself feel powerful enough where I can feel like I can take on more than one enemy at a time. So it's definitely difficult, but going around the environment, sneaking around the environment, floating around through space is all pretty cool. So definitely going to keep playing it. It is way different than the original, which is probably not a shocker. I don't know.
There's only one shocker, and that's the actual shocker.
How many Indians are in it?
Shockers. I don't know. I have no idea. There could be
so how far are you?
For all I know. I don't know. I've played like maybe 8 hours or something like that. Seems like most of the people in the game are Asian, so I don't know if you count that as a Native American.
From India, yeah.
But yeah, and also most of the people are dead, so I've rarely come across a person that's alive.
Like the really old Native Americans, most of them are dead.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess once you're dead,
you mean the Redskins?
No.
I mean,
maybe.
I mean, you're wearing a red suit.
That's appropriate.
I don't know. Can you go underground? Can you go underground in space? I don't know.
I mean, sure. Is there ground to go under?
I don't think so.
Oh, well then you already answered your question.
But yeah, I'll definitely gonna keep playing that game. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next though. After I still got Outlast, but
you gotta platinum it.
Oh, there's no way. There's no way.
And you still got the Surge.
Definitely not. Bulletstorm is on the way though.
Yeah, platinum that. Do you get the Duke Nukem DLC with that?
I think that comes with it for free. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
don't. That would be the only reason I would do it.
I don't care about Duke Nukem at all, so I don't plan on playing this thing.
Well, I didn't know if I want to play Bulletstorm again, but I would play it if I was him, just to make it a little different.
I didn't want to pick it up even at $16. I was just like, God, I just couldn't do it.
Bob, it was sold out by the time I checked it out.
When I looked last night, I was like, maybe I'll do it, and then it was all gone. I'm like, well, that's a sign.
Yeah.
It wasn't sold out on Amazon, but yeah, I've never played Bulletstorm, so I'll definitely check it out. That's all I've been doing. Not much else. LeBron's dunking on people.
Yeah, he's making JaVale McGee look just as smart as he looks. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead and surmise some scores right now.
We shall.
And then we'll move on to the ceremonies
later. I like the ceremonies after that.
You damn right.
Yeah. What?
Hello. Welcome to Surmise the Score. Growing part of this show. Surmise the Score, the segment where we try to guess Metacritic scores for video games that aren't out yet. And we fucked up and did not try to guess ARM's Metacritic score.
I thought I could have. What game did I say that was Nintendo that I thought that we should probably review?
ARMS.
And we did. I fucking.
We didn't.
I said that shit. God damn it.
When does it come out?
Well, I didn't think.
Yeah, I know, but Nintendo, man, they send that shit out so early.
I thought maybe the 9th they'd have reviews, not the 7th. Like son of a bitch. Whatever. We all lost on that.
Yep.
The reviews aren't so hot though. Well, I guess that's okay. It's average.
78 is above average.
Not in the video game world. 78 is average.
I've been told I've been below average my whole life, so it's okay. Except in brownness.
Okay. Okay. Last time we surmised a score for Dirt 4, which came out this week.
It did.
Dirt 4 got an 83 on the PS4. So, coming in a smelly dead last.
Ooh, talking about smelly, I think Brody just shit upstairs on the floor.
That's
not awesome.
Coming in last with a guess of 73 was Derek.
Oh, fuck.
That must have been a funny poop.
What?
Oh.
Brady pooped on the floor and farted in the process.
Oh, man.
Awesome.
Oh.
That's
he heard about battle shits. So.
He took a big old battle shit on the floor, apparently.
That's hot. Coming in second.
Hopefully it was solid.
Nope.
Guess of 88 was me.
I'm not getting man. Soundboard. I'm failing you with the soundboard.
I can hit him. I'm just
no,
too focused.
No, I'm sorry.
Almost nailing it. 4 was Ryan.
And I don't have my doc sheet out here.
I've got the winning. I've got the happy one.
That works. Ryan, you get to pick one of the greatest games of all time.
I'm gonna go with one that you guys have not played, and I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce the name. Call of Cthulhu? Is that how it's said?
Cthulhu.
Dark Corners of the Earth.
Original Xbox?
Yes. And PC, but I played on Xbox.
Okay.
So I think it was on PC.
Call of Duty. Got it.
Yeah.
Big red one.
World at War. Yeah. Ghosts. Ghost 2.
Okay, we're going to need that one. Okay. The next game we surmised the score for was Wipeout, the Omega Collection, which received an 85.
I got a really fucking high score.
Yeah, I was going to ask
those
you,
games
you plan on getting that, bro? Because I know you like racing games.
I've never played a Wipeout game, so I don't really love.
It's probably like that fast RMX game or whatever on Switch.
Yeah, I don't love racing games where you're not touching the ground.
Yeah,
I don't know. I would try it, but I don't know.
What if it was DeLorean though?
Well, I don't know.
Only if somebody was telling you that you were going to go back to the future.
Okay. Was it Huey Lewis?
No, he's going to tell you you're going to go back in time.
No, it was just the news. They left Huey Lewis.
in the past.
Yeah.
Huey Lewis was holding back the news the whole time. 85. Coming in last with a guess of 79 was Derek.
God fucking damn it.
No, I thought that was the dog.
Coming in a hot second with a guess of 84 was Ryan. And completely nailing it, therefore having to pre-order it. With a guess of 85 was me. Thank you. I get to pick one of the greatest games of all time.
Double all time?
Of our generation.
Apparently that game runs really well on the PS4 Pro you don't have. So.
Okay.
You native 4K.
I will buy all this stuff to play it in the highest of res. I'm going to put a game on here I thought I'd already put on here, but I hadn't. And that game is Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
After telling me I should get it last week.
The first one or the second one?
The first one. The second one sucks. I mean, it's okay, but Raven didn't do the second one.
Are they working on Wolfenstein?
Dude. Yeah, at that point. Let's see. They may have been working on
Call of Duty maps.
They may have been doing Singularity then.
That game is pretty good too.
That may have been like the last game they did themselves.
I should add that to my list of games to put on here at some point.
You may need that soon. The next game, maybe not. The next game somebody to score for was Tekken 7.
Oh, that got really good reviews.
It got an 82. The PS4 version, which had the most reviews. 82. Coming in dead ass last with a guess of 86.
Oh man.
was me. And we may have a tie.
Oh no!
We may have a tie.
No, not
Coming
ties.
in a tied first place with a guess of 81 and 83 was Derek and Ryan, respectively. Yep.
Isn't this what the kids do now? When they down?
I don't even know
Yeah,
what
and
that is.
they fall through the floor.
Something like that. I don't know how they do it.
They just keep partying.
Derek and Ryan, you get to both pick one game. You both
Ryan, I can
agree
help
on
you.
it.
You can go.
I was gonna say we've got a game. Let's just put The Witcher on there. Let's put Witcher 3 on there.
Well, I have that on my list. You can put that on there. Then I'll put
That's what
something
we do. I
else
was
on
gonna put Witcher 3 on there.
there.
Just for Derek's or for both?
I mean, I'll cross that off my list, but
I don't know what the rule is. What's the rule?
I don't know. We hardly ever have ties. So, Ryan, you can give one too.
I will put Indigo Prophecy on there.
Indigo I spelled it wrong. Prophecy. Okay. Indigo Prophecy. The next game we surmised was Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind, or however the hell you say it. We almost had a tie on this one also. This game, or expansion, got a 79, which is the PC version, because it had the most reviews. Coming in dead-ass last.
Oh, God, fucking damn it.
You just won with a guess of 84 was me.
Hey, damn it.
Coming in second with a guess of 75 was Derek.
Objection.
This is just going to be like Ryan's top 100 games of the time.
I'm telling you, I counted it last week. I think he's got the most.
Oh, he has to have the most. Almost nailing it with a guess of 82 was Ryan.
All right.
Ryan.
Man, you guys are making it so I don't have to put all these Metal Gear games on there. I'm gonna put another weird one on there. We'll put Catherine on there. The seed. That hot track from Catherine.
Man, I tried playing Catherine. Nope.
Yeah, it's a puzzle game.
It seemed way too hard. I don't know. Maybe I was just stupid.
It definitely got hard towards the end. Like, it got pretty rough.
Okay, another rough. Well, this is a rough game. Dark Rose Valkyrie, which we all pre-ordered. It got a 59. 59.
Hopefully one of us guessed this exactly, which would probably mean Ralph did.
We're going to find out soon. Coming in a hot last with a guess of 77 was Derek.
Oh, God. That means I have to put a fucking... It's going to be Ryan's top 100 list and Derek's bottom of 100.
Well, you got one. You don't have to put one on.
You won once. Yeah.
That's true.
Coming in second with a guess of 71 was Ryan.
Ralph is the best at guessing these low scores.
Not quite nailing it, but winning this. With a guess of 65. With me. So, I get to add another game to this list. And I lost my list. There it is. Let's see. I am going to add Duke Nukem 3D.
Good call.
Duke Nukem 3D. All right, that's all the games we surmised last time. Derek, do you want to add a game to that list?
To the bad list?
Or I mean, you won once.
I mean, I did
half the time.
I did.
So.
I did win once. You're right.
But we need games on this list.
No, you're right. We do need to add games all the time. Like I don't know how we're gonna get to a gajillion shitty games if we don't put more games on there.
There's probably more bad games than good games, right?
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Bad fucking games. I'm just trying to think of the last actual
Enter the Matrix
game that I played recently. I already put that on there.
What about?
I already tried to put Star Ocean on there, and I got yelled at.
Oh man.
Yeah. The Matrix: Path of Neo.
Yeah, I mean, that's the same thing, basically. So, I mean, we could put that on there, but I didn't actually play that game.
You gotta play it.
That's right. Put it
You
on
should have played that Konami basketball game, and you could put that on there.
In the zone?
I didn't play that either. No, I've been in the P-Zone before.
You can put that on there.
Well, that's all I do is bad jokes, buddy. Let's see. Fuck. What was there like a bad Mortal Kombat game I can say? Like put that on there.
Did you play Mythology Sub-Zero or Special Forces? I did
play the Sub-Zero game because that was the one with the Lin Kuei, right, where you find his backstory.
It was like a side-scrolling beat 'em up kind of thing.
Oh nope! This is a 3D game that I played on the PlayStation. I think.
Kind of looked like Corporate Trap there.
It was on PlayStation 1. I mean, it was like a side-scrolling game where you're like a platformer, I guess, kind of. Did you play Mortal Kombat 4? Because I would consider that a bad game.
I think was that on the Super Nintendo?
Wasn't like 4 or 5,
No.
6? Like, aren't those all pretty iffy?
The 5th and 6th ones were definitely better than 4. At least, I think they got okay reviews.
I think I had like Deception or something like that.
Yeah, that may have been the 5th or one of them. Deadly Alliance was one, and Deception was.
One of them had some weird
I thought Deadly Alliance was good though. Wasn't Deadly Alliance good?
Yeah, I mean those are supposed to be good. I don't remember.
Yeah,
But
there was one.
4 was not good.
Okay, there you go. Mortal Kombat 4.
Did you play Mortal Kombat 4?
Yes.
I don't think I have.
I played it in the arcade and on 64, I think. Mortal Kombat 4, a bad game of all time. Well, let's surmise some new scores, shall we?
You're making Ed
I
Boon
don't have
cry.
much. Hell. He's already in hell. I don't have much this time, but I learned my lesson, and we're doing a Nintendo game just in case.
Smart man.
Ever Oasis comes out on
Is that a
the
band?
20th? That's probably not right. I think it was the 20th.
I just
I think
saw
Nintendo's publishing it.
on 3DS or something.
Yeah. Who the hell's developing it?
Grezzo. I don't know who Grezzo is.
Okay, yeah, they did. I think they did the Twilight Princess HD port.
Yeah, they've done they've done Ocarina of Time. They did Four Swords Anniversary, Street Pass
Wind Waker.
Garden. They did the Legend
one
of
of those.
Legacy, which was a piece of shit. They did Majora's Mask. They did Triforce Heroes.
Maybe it was Majora's Mask I was thinking of. I think they did that.
Well, they did.
all
I'm
the
reading
series.
off all of them: Lion Attack Heroes, Ocarina of Time, Four Swords, Street Pass Garden, Legend of Legacy.
So it was all 3D, I guess. Or
Yeah, there was one. The Four Swords was DSiWare.
oh,
And
yeah.
there's
Ever Oasis. Ryan, you won the most.
okay.
So, what do you got for us?
RPG, right?
It looks like an action RPG, but you can control like 3 characters at once, I think.
Hmm.
I don't quite understand it.
Legend
Looks
of
okay.
Legacy looked okay, but it played like ass. 74.
74.
Yeah.
I guess I won the second most. I'll go with a 77.
Is there a video of this?
Derek. Yeah, I've watched video playing it, or it was a trailer. I don't remember what I have seen. It'll probably be their direct for E3.
In the treehouse, live from the treehouse.
Probably. They gotta show you how to play it and Pokemon. Derek, what have you got?
68. 68.
68 out of 100.
Yes.
All right. The next game and the final game I have, Cars 3 Driven to Win. Cars 3 Driven to Win. I'll go first.
Owen Wilson in this.
He is this.
Okay. They got him.
I have no idea. I think so. I don't know. I could be wrong, but it seemed like these Cars games where I think it's just a racing game. I don't think it's got any, like, story shit. I guess it could, but I think it's solely a racing game. I think they've actually gotten okay reviews at the past. I could be wrong, but I'm going to go with a 72. 72. Derek.
This is a Cars game.
I'm gonna go with a. I'm gonna go with a. You want 72?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 71. Sorry.
71. I don't care. Ryan, can go for the complete fuckery.
Sandwich that ass.
Who you want a sandwich?
I mean, I'm fatter.
You guys did
More
71 and what? Or what happened?
72 and 71.
I would do 70 then because
Derek got fucked.
yeah.
70.
I don't think it's getting higher than 72.
I also
Yeah,
don't think
probably.
that.
Wait,
That's gotta get 71.
which version of it?
No.
But
It's
so if it
on,
gets
like,
to
everything.
71, then that means Derek's got to buy it, right?
That is true. I actually already bought it because it's coming out on Wii U, so this is sad.
Oh, you just
Is
send
this the
that.
last game?
It is the last one scheduled, but
Okay. Well, that's good.
I'm guessing Just Dance 2018 is going to come out on Wii U if I had to guess.
You'll find out Saturday.
The Last Samurai was going to come out.
Find out
I
Saturday.
hope so. I mean, one of my predictions might be coming out. I mean, I've already seen the box art for Ride the Hell on Wii U, so
Well, that can't
I've
be.
seen
It's
it 'cause
got to
I
be
made
dead. Oh. I can't remember. I was watching some people playing it, and it's supposed to be there was like a trilogy planned for that. And then the first
Yeah.
one shit the bed so bad that they just. I don't think that developer exists anymore.
Technics. Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
They were known mostly for making like racing games, and then they made
Yeah.
that for some reason.
Yeah, you can tell
I don't know.
how
But,
well the driving was in that game.
All the racing games you could power slide the whole time.
Yeah.
That just reminds the score. So
Did the cars have sex
Moving on.
with their clothes on in those games? Or no?
You don't have to
it's
take
hard
off.
to say 'cause it's behind. It's behind the door.
Wait, no. I started that song wrong. Damn it.
Oh.
You don't have to take your clothes off to have a good time.
I don't know that song, but I do know
What?
that this is the E3 predictions portion of the show. So I don't know how we're gonna do this. I'm just gonna try to pick this. Start this with
However you want to start it, Ralph. Just pick what's in your heart and pick somebody.
okay.
I'll give you this. Hold on. I'll give you this. I also broke most of my stuff down as far as regular predictions. I broke it down by the major 3 conferences.
I don't really have very many predictions. So
I have quite a few.
I have like 2.
I got 4. I could probably come up with another one.
Oh, man.
All right.
Okay. Who is going to
predict
win?
Eric's predictions.
Yeah, my predictions are easy.
I can do that. Who's going to win between Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo? Derek.
I have Nintendo. I think Nintendo has the most room for growth and the most heat going into E3. They got a great system. People are loving it. People are buying it. I think they can continue that momentum if they deliver on a fantastic E3 showing, whether that means they're showing off a shit ton of third-party games or a lot of first-party games. I don't care. As long as they're supporting that console and making it worthwhile, I think Nintendo wins.
Okay. I'll go next.
Please.
I don't know. Sorry. Oh, you said please.
No, I said please go, yes.
I thought that was Ryan talking for some reason.
No, I didn't say anything.
I don't know why I think this, but I think Microsoft needs to win. So I'm picking them because it seems like they're the furthest behind right now. I don't really know. I mean, I know people are excited about Scorpio, it seems like, somewhat.
Maybe.
But, well, they were.
Maybe only certain people.
Yeah, I mean, like, but they're obviously behind Sony and Nintendo right now, it feels like. And, like, we don't really know much many Microsoft games are coming out, Xbox One games coming out this year.
Probably aren't very many.
Yeah, so I mean, they need to do something or else.
They didn't call kickball.
I don't know.
You can't just kick that ball.
Microsoft, they need to win it. I don't know if they will, but I'll say they will.
Okay.
I am also
Ryan.
saying Microsoft's going to win because the Scorpio. It's more like why I think they're going to win because they're going to show what I want them to show, and Microsoft should be showing off hardware, and I don't think anybody else is, and I like that stuff. So it's more. I don't know. To me, that's more exciting because that means Microsoft's kind of pushing. Well, Sony, not really. Nintendo's just doing their own thing. Nintendo doesn't care. So it'll be interesting to see what happens after the Scorpio comes out, to see what Sony does. But supposedly they did some I don't know who did the surveys, but there were some surveys asking people about the Pro and the Scorpio and all that stuff. And a very small, less than half of, I think it was a pretty low percentage, maybe like 30, maybe 20, actually knew what the Pro or the Scorpio was. So I don't think those are really going to sell that well. It's mostly the base PS4 and the base Xbox One that are going to sell. So I don't really know what's going to happen with the Scorpio.
So Ouya's going to win this, is what you're saying?
Yeah, they're coming back with an even worse controller.
No, it's a new VR headset. The Ouya.
The controller is made of. It's made of teraflops. The controller is. So.
It's just a hard drive.
That's in your hand.
Yeah.
That is the system. Yeah. All right. Let's see. How about most anticipated game? Derek, give me one game. Then we'll move around.
I've only got two. I put two down. I put one realistic game and one obviously probably unrealistic game of this year. My most anticipated game going into E3, and this is based on knowing more about this game, is God of War from Sony. That game, I think, blew all of us away last year. Maybe not so much Ryan, but I was really intrigued because I had no fucking idea that was even going to be a thing. And the way they're doing it, the way they're setting it up, it just looks fucking great. And I'm excited about it, and the team around it seems really excited about it. So I'm hoping that the momentum stays chugging for them.
Well, I like that was his name, Corey Barlog guy is the one working on it.
Yes, yep.
He made the best God of War. So that was two. So that's good news that he's at least involved. No, it's probably the worst God of War.
I couldn't even think of what it was called for a while. Yeah, I'm interested to see more God of War, like what they show of it. Like, do you think they'll show that much? Like, I guess how far along do you think it is?
Here's what I think. I think
it's done.
I think God of War is the next Horizon Zero Dawn. I think it releases next March.
Yeah, but it's not going to be like you're not going to play that game for 40 hours. You're going to play that game for 10,
that's not what
12.
I mean. I just mean that is the next great, gorgeous, big, expansive PlayStation 4 exclusive. That's what that game is. It is the next Horizon in that regard. It's not. I don't mean like a 40-hour trek through the world. I mean, it's going to look great. It's going to play great.
Days Gone is that.
I think Days Gone is going to be shit.
I doubt that. I think they're putting way too much money.
You just mean God of War is kind of like a tentpole release.
That's what I'm saying. I think that is the next Sony big release for next year. I think that's what they will get a lot of people going, holy shit, this looks great on a Pro. This game plays fucking flawless. They've done a great job. That's what I mean when I say it is the next Horizon.
I feel like that game should come out this fall, but
I don't think so. I think that we'll get there.
Yeah, I mean, I hope it does come out this fall, but I could see it being early next year or even late 2018. Hell, I don't know.
I don't want that game to be rushed out, and that's what I'm concerned. That's what I'm concerned about.
I think they've already been working on it for years. Like, I would say they've been working on that game since God of War 3 happened.
But new hardware, new systems, PS4 Pro. I want that game to be fucking flawless. I don't want it this fall. I want it February or March of 2018. That's when I want that game.
Okay.
Personally, sorry.
I'll give you one. I don't know why, but I am excited about Need for Speed Payback. We don't have to talk about that much. But
Payback.
Just like I said earlier, I really like.
There was a Mel Gibson movie called Payback, wasn't there?
There was. He's the one who drinks the monster in the full motion video.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. He looks like a monster.
He is to Jewish people. Ryan, anticipated game.
Mine is whatever the hell Kojima's thing is. If it's even still called whatever the hell it was called before.
Death Stranding.
Yeah, I mean
it will not. It will not be at E3. He confirmed it earlier.
Really? They're not going to show anything?
That's what he said. I didn't read his exact quote.
Well, then my backup was whatever the Assassin's Creed thing turns out to be.
Okay. Maybe he just meant you couldn't play it. I don't know.
Well, I mean, that would make sense. Like, they showed a Goofy trailer last year. I figured they'd at least show another Goofy trailer this year.
I guess they could.
The game's probably at least a year or two away, if not more. But
probably. They gotta develop some kind of gameplay mechanic first.
Yeah.
Around movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's probably like Birthday's the Beginning, is my guess.
Oh man, I hope not.
That baby had a birthday recently.
With some like amazing CGI cutscenes, and then you go to the gameplay and it's just like Birthday's the Beginning.
Almost like a liquor game.
Yeah.
Derek, you got another one for me? Most anticipated game?
I do, yeah, but this one's unrealistic, as we all know that this game is probably not going to even be at the show. But I'm still anticipating it, even though it's going to come out after my third child is already in kindergarten, most likely. That is Kingdom Hearts 3.
Hey, it's on. I don't know if this holds much water, but I was looking at Game Informer's list of games that are supposed to be at E3, and it was on there.
I'm not saying it's not going to be there. Tetsuya has a history of at least showing something like he'll bring a trailer or whatever the fuck. And I can see that happening of like, okay, hey, here's a real quick update on Final Fantasy VII Remake and the Kingdom Hearts 3 development. Like, here's where we're at. Here's what's going on. Here's a few more screenshots or a little bit of a trailer. I could see that happening. I don't expect a release date except for maybe like, oh, this was Q3 2018 is the targeted goal. You know, something like that is what I can see.
Oh man,
I hear you. That's what I felt like.
The shit out of. Oh, the Brown was going up for a dunk, and Steph just grabbed it out of his hands.
That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. They'll probably show something small, but yeah, that game, it's never gonna come out. I'm sorry, Derek.
It's gonna be like that.
Just announced.
The gameplay is going to be like the Chain of Memories game. Everybody's going to hate it.
You know what?
That's true.
If I got another Kingdom Hearts game, I don't give a fuck what it is. I just want more Kingdom Hearts. This game could just be like one of those stupid video montages of an actual game, like it has been on the 1.5 and 2.5 collection. I would probably be.
It's just that girl singing that song. What's the name of that song?
You walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go.
Yeah.
Can you do a cover of that song for us, please?
I don't know what that song is.
Simple
It's gonna
and
be
Clean by
yeah.
Utada is what it is.
They have a Japanese version of that.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, this should be the Japanese version. So you can't tell what they're saying.
It's like, oh, he no. That's real bad.
That is borderline, right?
Borderline? I went over the border, man.
Oh, man.
That is racist.
Speaking of borderline racist, I'll give you my next anticipated game.
Please.
Super Mario Odyssey.
Oh, great. Yeah.
I am ready to play that game.
What if that game is like all Mario, but you can side play as Mario's sidekick, Donkey Kong?
The mayor.
That'd be incredible.
What if like New Donk City is like instead of it Mario
Wait a
and Luigi,
minute. Oh, sorry.
Mario and Donkey Kong are bitter enemies, right? But what if they have to team up in Super Mario Odyssey?
Okay. So
Against
in Animal
Bowser.
Crossing New Leaf, you were the mayor, correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. So this is an Animal Crossing game from Donkey Kong's
Yes.
point of view.
Correct.
They should
Maybe
have
they're
a
Mario
whole-
platformer.
Yes.
be the mayor.
I just want to
Yeah.
see. I want to see Mario and Donkey Kong having to put aside their bitter rivalry, as you know, Mario had to deal with Cranky Kong trying to rape his wife all the time, and they have to team up in this new game and go on this Odyssey.
Oh.
And it's like the actual Odyssey book. That's what it is.
Based directly on that. Okay.
That's
Homer.
You all right?
Homer's epic.
yes, it's Homer's epic.
And then Super Mario Iliad is coming
Yeah. Yeah.
at some point.
Absolutely.
Ryan, you got another one for me? Most anticipated game?
I'm not sure if this. You'll have to tell me this is gonna be there or not. But I'm hoping Borderlands 3 will be there. Maybe. 2K said they got something, right?
I'd assume it would be there. I don't remember.
That is on a list
Days
somewhere.
Yeah, because I'm hoping for that. I just to see what it is. I mean, it might not be good, but I just want to see what it is.
It'll be good.
But
I would assume it'd be there. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
hopefully.
Derek,
I don't have
you
any
got
more.
another one?
Nope, I don't have any more. Just those two for
Actually,
most anticipated games.
For some reason.
3 more?
I'll give you one.
Okay.
Ryan may agree with this one. Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Okay.
Yeah, is that actually going to be there?
Yeah. It's supposed to come out this fall. Like, they're still claiming it is, which blows my mind because I don't think it's going to.
They've barely shown any of that. I guess they've shown like the typical, like, I don't guess if you remember that Star Ocean trailer, that first trailer where it was just them running. It's pretty much what they've shown of Xenoblade, just characters running. So,
Maybe that's all it is.
yeah,
Instead of a walking simulator, it's a running simulator.
It's just
I also
a treadmill. You have to buy a treadmill in order to play the game.
It's gonna be
True.
expensive.
Ryan, you got any more anticipated games? Or you want me to just lay them
Not
out?
really. That's kind of a bummer. I missed the thing about Death Stranding not being there.
Oh, what?
I think that just
Yeah.
got announced today or something. Or Kojima
Oh,
said that.
Sorry,
You
I
didn't hear
missed
that?
that. I missed that. No, sorry, I wasn't paying attention apparently. I must have been watching the game.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
A game that I think just got announced yesterday. I think it's going to be there. It's called 13 Sentinels Aegis Wing, which is from
Yeah, I would expect
Vanillaware.
that to be there because it's all over the like the E3 badges are that game, and then Yakuza
Okay,
6. So
What is it from?
Okay.
Who's making it?
Odin
Vanillaware,
Sphere.
who did Odin Sphere and Dragon's Crown,
Oh, okay.
and Muramasa.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't even know what that game is, but those games are all good.
it's probably
Yeah, I
going to be
don't know about
similar to
Muramasa.
the Odin Sphere, and like they
Yeah.
pretty much make the same style game with different characters.
It looked like it had some mechs in it, which is interesting. Like, well, maybe it is. And I don't know why, but I've always wanted to play an Ease game. YS Ease. So
Yes.
Ease 8.
Yeah.
Ease 8 Lacrimosa of Dana. That's probably not how you pronounce any of that. It's coming out in September. So
that Ease Origins is supposed to come out pretty soon on. Is it Vita or is it?
I thought it was
It's
both.
gonna be
It's Vita.
Yeah, limited
I think
run's
it's already
gonna
out on
have.
PS4.
There's gonna be a physical version from limited run at some point.
On PS4, or Vita? Yeah, I might get the PS4
Maybe
one.
both. Like there's Ease 7 is on Vita, and then there's a few of them on PSP.
They re-release all those games so often. I was watching some video on most re-released games, and Ease, that franchise, is at the top of the list. They've been re-releasing those games for years.
Apparently, nobody will buy them, or I guess they must be bought enough. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's all I have. So, moving on. What will be the biggest game of the show?
Ooh, this spoils this spoils one of my predictions.
Or you want to do predictions first?
Let's do predictions first, if that's okay.
Predictions.
Can I also go to the restroom really quick? Can I make you guys stop real quick so I can go pee?
Yeah, we can color commentate this game.
Let's color commentate the basketball game while I go pee. Okay.
John Livingston did not break his leg somehow on that pass.
Does he broke his leg in the pass?
Doing that?
That was a few years ago. Yeah, that was really hard to watch.
On the Clippers,
Yeah, I don't want to watch that.
For some reason, if you want to watch something bad, watch Mojo's top 10 most horrific sports injuries. And there's actually a couple different videos of it.
Is Sid Vicious on there?
No, no, it should be, but
it's a Psycho Sid. What do you call himself?
Yeah, there was Psycho Sid was the WCW version, I think.
Yeah, he broke his leg all. I mean, didn't that ruin his career? Like that was a career injury, or not?
Yeah, I think so.
It's a good move by Jefferson.
Let's see. He's got the best moves. Man, there's been hockey injuries where their skates have slashed throats.
Yeah,
that's something horrific.
Man, I don't want any part of that. Like that has always made me nervous, and I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often. Is that those skates have to be sharp?
Yeah, so, it's bad. Like there's this one.
Why is there nothing there? Why don't they wear something on their neck to prevent that?
Yeah, they should. Like there was this goalie got slashed by his own teammate on accident, and there's this blood everywhere. It's horrible.
Who's winning the game?
It's Warriors are up by 3 right now. It's pretty close.
Draymond's yelling though. He's getting ready to get hacked.
Yeah.
Have his dick hang out.
I'm surprised he should be. I'm surprised he didn't get more technicals. He talks way too much to the refs.
Yeah, he's something else.
This is last game was around this. The score was 3-point game at halftime, and then the Warriors ended up blowing them out by 20 something. So,
all right. Well, I have returned.
You have a prediction, a surprise announcement, a left field prediction.
Left wing
studios, who used to develop
left field predictions.
Games.
Okay, we can do those.
You want to go first again, or what?
Yeah, that's fine. Go first? Just so you guys know, I've got 3/4 of these. Just so you guys know where I'm at.
I have one really weak one.
Okay. My first. Oh, great! My first one is a price drop on the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, I don't think that's happening. Not with how much that shit is selling.
I also don't think that's going to
happen. They might raise the price.
Yeah, I was just saying they could raise the price.
That's true, but yeah, my left field prediction, the thing that probably will not happen, is a price drop on the Switch.
All right, Alex Gordon's over there in left field with you.
Yep.
Man, is he not hurt?
Well, I don't know. This isn't that left field, but I feel like it's probably time for another Infamous game.
That is that's another one of my predictions. Infamous 3.
That would be pretty cool. I don't.
Okay, I mean,
Ralph, you're
think
so
they would call
smart.
it 3. They'd probably call it 4 or something.
third son,
Second son was technically 3.
third daughter.
Third light, probably. Oh, wait, they already did light.
Okay,
didn't they?
yeah.
Damn it. They did first light, though.
But they did first light, yeah.
First
I don't know
light,
how-
second
Second
son, third city.
I don't know how they do that because like second son pretty much is
It's
3,
own. Yeah, it's 3, but
it didn't have 3 on the title, so they
Yeah.
still technically could.
I mean-
I don't know.
that's like Far Cry 4, Far Cry Primal, Far Cry 5. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But great job.
So, I
I
don't
also
know.
Infamous 3 announced.
I mean-
I'm
But-
for it.
If they do 3, then that would if they're going to do that and say this is the 3rd one, does that mean Cole is back? Because I don't really want.
Well, then you're right. They probably
Well,
just
this
call.
time,
Go aheade.
well, it's Mark McGrath that says Cole McGrath.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could see him just
I
doing
mean-
another subtitle. Like it's just an Infamous game. It doesn't have to be Infamous 3.
Yeah.
It's just an Infamous game. Yeah.
I mean, I would rather see Sucker Punch just have a new IP,
Yeah.
They're doing
actually, but
Spider-Man, though. So you think they're actually going to announce Infamous?
that's Insomniac, isn't it?
Yeah. It's Insomniac.
Oh, it is. Oh, I thought Sucker
Yeah.
Punch. Never mind.
No, Sucker Punch. No one knows what Sucker Punch is doing.
Probably Infamous then.
I would expect it to be Infamous. Like,
Yeah.
why wouldn't you have an Infamous on the PlayStation? Like another one, you know?
Yeah.
People love them. I
Ryan?
like those games. So
Yeah, they sell well.
Yeah.
Ryan, what's your 1 week prediction? Not the Bare Naked Ladies song, 1 week.
I was like, I don't know if this has been confirmed yet or not, or if it's like, I'm guessing that the Scorpio is going to be $400.
Madden 18. I'm
Which-
sorry.
That might already be.
$400.
Yeah, I think that's already been leaked and potentially confirmed, but I'm hoping it's
So
going to
this
be
is
$400.
not a surprise.
So
This is more like a center field prediction
yeah,
or
yeah,
an infield prediction.
infield flying prediction. Yeah,
Does the infield fly rule come into effect on this?
I mean, what is it if somebody's on first or is it just any runner on? I always forget what the infield fly rule is.
One of them's out automatically. I don't remember.
the infield fly rule is a fucking joke, and it got the Braves bounced from the playoffs like 4 years ago. So fuck that.
Okay. Yeah, everybody always forgets about it until it happens, and the only person that remembers is the umpire. So, yeah.
Real
Okay.
dumb. Real dumb.
Derek, what do we got next?
I'm gonna just combine my 3rd/4th one into one, and that is either a remaster of Symphony of the Night or Lords of Shadow 3, but Lords of Shadow 3 will only be coming to the Nintendo Switch.
Will Mercury Steam
I mean-
be making this because they're making something else?
The
I hope
second,
not. I think that this gets made by somebody else.
my second prediction that I wasn't going to include was just more remakes. I wasn't going to say it, but since you said that,
Yeah, I have Castlevania Soden remake for sure. I think that'll happen, or at least a remaster.
no, it's not going to happen because you're talking about Konami, and they are not doing that.
Right. Well,
They didn't do shit. I don't even think they
That's
did
the
a
point.
press release on the anniversary for Symphony of the Night.
yeah, that's
They
what
give
sucks.
0 shits.
But
But it's left field.
we'll roll into my next one. But Super Bomberman R has sold or has shipped 500,000 copies, which is fucking insane.
Wow,
And
half a million
Konami-
copies.
Konami has taken notice. So we're going to either get or Castlevania R, Contra R,
Contrar.
Castlevania R.
500,000 good?
That's real good for a game. Yeah.
I thought most games wanted to break the million. But I don't know.
I don't know. Probably great for a Bomberman game, I guess.
Yeah, there's no way that game costs them a lot to make. So
No, definitely not. So I don't know, because it sounds like Castlevania. Damn it, Konami's getting figuring out they need to make games again. I don't know if they're gonna do it.
There's
But it
money
seems like they're
there
getting
if you do
interest.
the right thing.
well, when is that Metal Gear Solid thing coming out? Because that wasn't that supposed to be out this year.
That's gonna be at E3.
Okay.
Yeah. Was that your next prediction?
Maybe now they're gonna make some more Pachinko.
Castlevania Survive.
Castlevania Pachinko or whatever. However you say that.
That's already a thing, probably.
Super
Yeah,
Bomb
for
Ran
sure.
R Pachinko.
Yeah.
A Switch game that is pachinko.
Yeah, that'd be all right. You don't have any more, Ryan?
No, I got nothing else.
All right. Derek, you got any more?
No, it's down to you, brother. Those are my two. It's Castlevania something at E3. I think.
Okay.
Somebody's gonna be cracking the whip.
I don't know. Yeah.
They're doing that
Some
Netflix
Willow
thing,
Smith.
so maybe I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know what Retro Studios is working on. I mean, I want them to be making a new Metroid game, but I'm feeling like there's going to be another Donkey Kong game. So
That's
or
not a
it could be
left
a
field
first-
prediction, man. That's going to be real.
or that could be a
They
first-person
made the,
Donkey Kong game.
They made the first person Metroid games, right?
Yeah, they made the Prime games.
You don't want one that is like an older one.
I don't
What
care.
you got.
I like
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't care
I
either way.
like the Prime games. I mean, I only finished the third one. I got really far in the first one. So, I
Did you
mean,
get that
finishing the
collection?
third one was enough to... Yeah, the trilogy
Yeah.
on Wii. Yeah. I mean, so I would do another one. Or I'd play another, definitely. And I don't know, this is kind of a lame prediction, but I feel like there's going to be another new IP from Nintendo. Because
Brand new?
Splatoon was a couple of years ago.
Yep.
Oh man, you think they have it in them?
I bet they got something else.
They got so many titles they could
I don't know.
release new versions in that series of.
I just feel like they're
When are they going to do Pikmin?
taking
When's
more,
that happening?
taking more
God,
chances
don't.
now. I mean, Pikmin 4 has apparently been in development, like off and on. I don't know, but it was supposed to come out on Wii U, I think, according to Miyamoto. So I mean, that could very well be announced, but that's not a new IP, I guess.
I agree with you. I think Nintendo has done enough that they put themselves in a position to create new, especially as low of a market. As low of a game base they have on the Switch. They can put out something new and people are going to eat it up.
Because I mean, like, yeah, because I don't know, because Metroid games don't sell that well anyway. So like, if they put out Metroid, like, and they put out Arms, like Arms is probably going to sell better anyway, if I had to guess, because it looks more agile, I guess. Like it's, whatever, looks more friendly. So like, just say like if they put out a Kid Icarus or like a new IP, like Kid Icarus looks kind of like alienating in a way. I don't know if that's the right word. Or like a new IP, it's like, oh, that looks like all brand new. Like I've heard Kid Icarus is hard, even though this new one, a new one might not be. So,
Yeah, especially if it's not on a weird system like the 3DS.
Yeah, I mean,
controls were so goofy for that.
Yeah, that game is way too hard to play. So I was just trying to think about like other older Nintendo IPs.
What about Smash Brothers?
That's gonna be another lame prediction, but I feel like there's gonna be a lot more Wii U to Switch games, and Smash Brothers is gonna be one of them.
Yeah, I can see that
I
happening.
don't know.
What about one of the new
like,
Mario Brothers games? Is that going to make its way?
I would
Switch.
totally play Mario 3D World again, but I don't know if they'll do another one quite yet because Mario Odyssey coming out this year.
I just want a Mario Bros. 2 remake. That's all I want.
Like the original Super Mario. You want a Super Mario, the Japanese one? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, right.
A remake of that? Okay.
Yes,
The Lost Levels?
right. That would be
Okay.
fine with me. Any of those is fine with me.
I want a remake of Doki Doki Panic. What will be the biggest game of the show? Derek.
Again, this is regular prediction stuff, so I don't want to say one of these. So I'm going to hold off on saying one of these if that's okay with you. But I think the biggest show.
Oh, we had regular predictions?
Oh, I have way more actual predictions. than just left field predictions.
Oh,
Sorry.
I thought those were the only predictions.
Oh no, I had like actual predictions from each conference. Maybe I fucked up. I wrote this.
No,
at
that's
like,
fine.
I wrote this at like
Have it
11
going.
o'clock. That's fine. I wrote this at like 11 o'clock last night. So, God of War is what I think the biggest game of the show is going to be.
I also think that.
Yeah, I don't really know what else would be. So, I mean, Halo 6 isn't going to be there. Otherwise, you would have picked that, right?
He would. He would.
I don't think I would pick it, but I'd be close.
But yeah, I don't see what else could be unless Sony's got something else that they're going to surprise people with. I don't think Microsoft is going to have something unless they've been secretly working on something for the Scorpio that's supposed to blow everybody's mind. But I don't know.
Yeah, like the only other thing I have, I don't think it's going to be game of the show because I thought God of War would be like for some reason the new Assassin's Creed looks like
I think it's going to.
unique somehow.
I think
And like
it will.
you know, like so, I mean, so it could, I guess.
Yeah.
I have so many predictions. So you guys are going to be here for hours.
That's why I had so many left field ones.
Oh, sorry. No, I had like actual predictions, and then like the left field ones are like the out of like. Those are usually like our crazy ones that aren't going to actually happen. I have like predictions that are crazy.
In the notes.
Sorry, that's my bad.
It's all right. Biggest game of the show, Ryan. You're thinking God of War?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else it could be. I could see Assassin's Creed surprising people. I mean, they're going to show more of Far Cry 5, right? So that could also maybe surprise people.
Like I thought maybe Crackdown, but I don't know if enough people give a shit.
I didn't like any of the Crackdowns, so but I guess maybe I don't know. Maybe the Crackdown is the big game for Scorpio that's going to surprise people, but I don't know.
Thieves, but I feel like we saw.
They're going to show they're going to show that Uncharted game too, so I don't know.
I keep forgetting that's a real game.
Yeah, standalone.
I mean, I think that Days Gone game is going to be way better than you guys give it credit for.
I hope it is. I hope
they're throwing so much money at that. That game is going to have that game is going to have all of Sony behind it. So I don't know, like at the very least, it would be an okay game. Like
I'm not saying
it being bad.
I hope it's not. I really do. Like I want it to be good. I just don't have any interest in it as of right now.
But
I don't know. I hope it's fine. There's a lot of games that are okay that I don't want to touch, though.
That's true.
Yeah, this has got the
things that are okay that I don't want to touch.
This isn't like this isn't just like so like it doesn't have the budget of like Nier. It's got a way bigger budget than Nier had.
Sure.
So
it like kills
bigger budget doesn't mean good game though.
The
Order
a greater
1886
chance that it's going to be more
budget.
polished and it'll look good.
Yeah.
You can have so there's plenty of games that look great and have people like them because they look great or the gameplay is really isn't that interesting.
Right.
There's quite a few Call of Duty where they just look really great and the gameplay is really kind of boring. So I would say at the very least this would do that. So
So I can look forward to a boring game, is what you're saying.
Right. Looks gorgeous. That's pretty much what's going to happen. But I think it's actually. I think it's going to play well too. So.
I hope it's fine. I just, it just didn't do much for me looking at it. But
I would say that's kind of what Uncharted 4 was for me.
Last year
it was a game that looked great, but was kind of boring to play at parts because it was really standard. So that's what Uncharted 4 kind of is. It's a shooter that looks gorgeous, and you're just impressed about how gorgeous it looks, but the shooting is really kind of boring and bland. So that's Uncharted 4.
That's why I didn't play it.
There you go.
So,
I don't know. Derek, you got another choice for biggest game of the show?
I do, but I'm going to hold off until I give you my predictions because it's part of that. So
okay. Then we'll move on to the next segment. Derek's predictions of the show?
I'm sorry. I thought
And
that
then
that
we'll
was
just chime in on
I
it.
thought that was clear with just like regular predictions. Did I not put that in the notes well enough? Yeah, just predictions was its own thing, but I didn't. Yeah,
I must have missed that.
it just says predictions, but it doesn't say like our names. But I just took that as okay. I'm going to put similar to how it says most anticipated game. I just had like regular predictions and then the left field prediction. But that's fun. You guys, I'm sure you guys will have something to say about some of these that I say.
And we might think of some anyway
That's fine.
as we go.
You did not say Ride to Hell on Wii U, though.
I did not.
Thank you, Matt.
You want me to start, Ralph?
Go for it.
So I've got Microsoft up first. Their conference is on Sunday at noon. That's the first conference that we will be watching together, most likely. Here's what I got so far for Microsoft for predictions. New Gears of War tease. Obviously, I think the last one was left open to a sequel, but it might not be like Gears of War, like a normal one. I could see them doing a new spin-off game to kind of tie people over. But I think you could see something Gears of War related announced at that conference.
Like Gears of War kart racing?
Sure.
Like that?
Yeah, whatever. Gears of War Solitaire.
I don't think they will ever finish the story of Gears of War.
Can't finish that fight.
War never changes.
Yeah, no. They're never going to finish the story of Gears of War. They're never going to finish the story of Halo because they need to keep making more. So,
speaking of Halo, Halo 6 Master Blaster Edition is what I've got here.
This is like a Mad Max
yeah, I was going to say.
reference.
It is. Uh-huh.
Beyond Thunderdome. Okay.
Yep.
I'm in.
I don't know how that would work. I don't know if they ever go to like a desert environment in Halo. Maybe in Reach. I can't remember.
They're about to. They're about to invade Destiny is what they're going to do. I also have
the ultimate crossover.
Yeah, the Scorpio full release.
Go ahead.
As far as price, details down to the last. Yeah, I just
that has to happen because it's supposed to come out this fall.
Yep, absolutely. A new Forza, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That'll probably be shown off and announced at this conference.
Yeah.
Ori 2.
Yep.
Ori 2. I think that will be a thing that they make for the Xbox One, sequel to Ori and the Blind Forest, which was pretty well received. Everyone seemed to like it. You guys liked it. I could see a sequel of that being made.
So it never came to PS4?
It never came to PS4. It never
published
did.
by Microsoft.
It was, yeah.
Oh.
It was what,
for some reason
20?
I thought it was like I thought it was a timed exclusive for some reason. I must have.
It was to PC. It was to PC, and then I think it went to PC after.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it was anyway. Oh, maybe not. March 11th, when it is on Xbox One.
Yeah, I don't know.
March 11, 2015. So yeah, I could see a sequel to that coming this year. It doesn't. I mean, Moon Studios hasn't been working on anything else, so Ori 2 seems like a pretty logical choice to me. Plus, that game was a game I really wanted to play. Last but not least, I have Alan Wake 2 being announced at the show.
Oh man, there's no way. I think Microsoft probably owns the right to that.
Yep, that's at the Microsoft show. I think I just said that.
Yeah, Remedy's not doing stuff for Microsoft anymore.
Well, I'm just telling you, Alan Wake 2 is a prediction I have.
Remedy's, well, I mean, I guess they wouldn't have to make it, maybe, but Remedy's making or they're developing a new IP.
It's multi-platform. Yeah.
Okay.
I think Microsoft
Either way, those
might be done with Remedy. Like, I don't know.
Probably.
Like, giving them money to make exclusive games. I think Quantum Break tanked. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Borderlands 3 predictions.
Do you want to move on to Sony? Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Why is that Sony?
I broke it down by what I figured what would be announced at certain conferences is how I broke it down.
Oh, okay.
And I figured that I felt more like Randy Pritchford probably sucked the dick of the Sony executives harder than he does the Xbox executives. So that's why I have it over here. But I'll start at the top for Sony. I've got The Last of Us 2 details, whether that means a release date or some gameplay footage. I think that will be happening.
Yeah.
Full details on God of War. I kind of talked about that a little earlier. Release date, I'm hoping for early 2018 for release date. But I think that will be happening at the show. I have a feeling that God of War is what starts the show. It's either going to be start or finish. I don't see it being in the middle. I think it's too big to do in the middle. Days Gone could open the show, but we'll see. stop me when you guys have something to say. I'm sorry, I'm moving through this.
Do you think Days Gone's coming out this year?
I think Days Gone comes out December of 2017.
December of 2017. I think that's unlikely. Sony. It's pretty rare for Sony to release a game like that, like them releasing Last Guardian. And when was that? Was that December or was that January? December, right?
I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's pretty rare. I think if Sony's going to put it out, it'd be in the fall or in the spring.
You're saying the springtime lovers they like to put out in the spring?
No, it's just more games typically come out then. Like usually, it's pretty rare for a game to go out in December.
We'll see. I think Days Gone opens the show or closes the show. I think it's one of those two, God of War or Days Gone. A new handheld coming to battle the Switch as far as the portability of playing your console games on the go. This probably should be in the left field prediction area, but I put it in here anyway. Ryan obviously talked about that a couple weeks back where there's rumors going around that they might be trying to work on a new Vita or new handheld. I am into that. I'm down to check it out and see what it's going to be. So I think that could possibly happen.
Yeah,
they don't really have much. I mean, I don't know that it will, but they don't have much hardware stuff to talk about to go up against the Scorpio. But I could see that being a thing.
Yeah, they're so bad at them. Like they are not good at making games for portable systems. So I really hope they don't. Like they end up just making games that should be on a console on the portable system. It just always seems weird when Sony does that.
I know I'm a Nintendo fanboy, but I mean at this point, like I don't need a new handheld since the Switch, I can bring it
right everywhere you go.
Yeah, but I mean I know not everything would come to the Switch, but
sure,
seems like a lot more stuff is now than would have been came to Wii U, obviously.
After that, I got PlayStation All Stars 2 being announced.
Who's in this one? Who's new in this?
Who's new in this? The girl from Life is Strange, so she can pause the game.
What? I thought that was on the multi-platform.
I don't know. I'm just making up shit here. I'll just go with me. Just calm down.
Well, you gotta have Knack.
Shaq is going to be in the game.
Knack is
because he couldn't afford Knack. It's going to be
When I
Shaq.
think PlayStation, I think Shaq. Yes.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. I think
Adam Boyes.
Bearded Kratos.
He doesn't work there anymore.
Bearded Kratos is going to be in this game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joel from Last of Us will be in it.
Okay.
So you can have that epic battle of Joel versus Nathan Drake. They've always wanted to have.
Should get one of the dudes from Hayes in this.
Versus Crash Bandicoot, so you can really get the ultimate Naughty Dog beatdown.
Get the dragon from Blair.
Yep. Sure.
Then maybe they could actually get Crash Bandicoot in this one because it wasn't in the last one.
Instead of the
PlayStation All Stars sold well enough.
No, I don't think so. But instead of Sack Boy, you're going to have Sack Girl, which is going to cause a big discernment from the LBGQ2 or whatever the fuck community. I got nothing else. I beat that into the ground. But PlayStation All Stars 2 will be announced. Wolf Among Us Season 2. I know I keep continuing to hold out hope for that, but I really want a Season 2 of Wolf Among Us because that game was great. Death Stranding release date. You already said that it's not going to be there, though, so that was wrong, probably.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, that could be false, but whatever. Beyond that, I've got Borderlands 3 shown off, and again, that's because of Randy Pitchford loving Sony, so I think that will be a Sony thing. Borderlands 3.
Love Sony?
I don't know. I mean, they
Sony hobby grade.
They might be.
Yeah,
I think so. I don't know.
I think most of their games were performed better on 360 last generation, but
I can tell you, Battleborn didn't perform at all, which is why it's free to play. So there's that.
Yeah.
Borderlands 3, though, I think is going to happen. Ryan, I'm surprised you didn't say anything about this. Cyberpunk 2077, I think we'll be able to get a little more details about that.
I forgot all about that thing. They showed that one video once, and that was years ago.
I think we'll get a lot of details about that this year, to be honest with you, because Witcher 3 is basically done with updates and all that shit. I think they're churning full force on Cyberpunk, and we'll get a little more details around that. Whether it's a simple tech demo or whatever it may be.
Totally forgot. Bloodborne 2. It's gonna happen.
That's what I'm trying to end with. But cool. Yeah. Yep. Thanks. That was my other game of the show. It's Bloodborne 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
God damn it, you fucker piece of shit.
Well, I was gonna put that as one of that's something I should have put as a prediction on most anticipated.
Bloodborne 2 releasing this fall, coming October 2017.
October's pretty early, but I could see that.
That was one
available
of my
now.
ones.
Call of Duty releasing in November. Calling it.
After Cyberpunk 2077 details, I also have more Detroit Become Human. I think we're gonna
about that too.
I think we're gonna get a release date for that game also. I think that will be either a November or a January game. And I think it might be in November and then pushed to January. Yeah, what's Sony got coming? A shit ton of stuff, dude.
If there a Bloodborne sequel comes out this fall, if Days Gone or God of War comes out this fall, and Detroit, then I would maybe say Sony won the show.
Sony might win. Yeah. Dude, when I was doing my research last night, I'm like, I forgot about most of these fucking games. Like, holy shit. But yeah, Detroit looked good. Cyberpunk is going to be fucking dope as shit. And then
only one of those games is going to come out this fall.
Yeah, but I think Bloodborne is the likely candidate for it to be coming out this year. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I kind of think God of War will probably be next year.
I think God of War will be next year. But yeah, I think we'll get more Cyberpunk details and definitely more Detroit Become Human details. What I don't want to see is any more of that fucking Dreams game from the Media Molecule people.
It'll be there.
God, it'll be there. I don't like any of their games. So.
That game looks like shit.
Tearaway, I was not a fan of that, but yeah, it was interesting. I guess I don't know.
Ralph, anything about the stuff I threw out at you?
Well, I was going to ask you about VR.
Yeah.
Unless you're saving that.
I don't have any. I didn't
they
put
should
anything
have something
for VR, but I think they will have either a new bundle with the PlayStation. They could have a price reduction in that bundle. But there's that rumor. I think the Fallout 4 the PSVR game will probably be announced and given a release date for this fall. I bet.
Wait, is Fallout 4 actually going to be on PlayStation VR? Because that seems unlikely.
I know it's getting the VR treatment. I don't know about PSVR, but that would be huge.
I don't think it's gonna it already ran like ass on PlayStation. So
what's wrong with it running ass on VR?
It needs to run way better than ass on VR. It needs to have a solid, stable frame rate that's a lot higher.
Needs to, sure. Will it?
I thought Sony had some requirements that their frame rate had to be a certain, was it 90 frames or 6? I can't remember what it was. And I don't know if they're gonna be able to do that on PSVR unless they scale it back. It's gonna look terrible.
I've heard some about.
You're the one with the VR. You're the one with the fucking VR headset.
I mean, I want to play Fallout 4 regardless, but I mean, they have to. The resolution is not quite as good in VR. So
no,
I guess
they scale stuff back. Like I saw what game was it? That Drive Club game. What they had to do to Drive Club to put that in VR, it looked like ass compared to the main game. So
yeah, so I mean, it could happen. I mean, I think they need something fairly big.
Yeah,
I mean, it seems like PSVR is selling.
I will tell you,
there's like nothing coming.
I will tell you that to me,
Farpoint was kind of disappointment.
Farpoint game looked kind of cool though. Yeah. Like to me, I wanted to play that game. That looked nifty.
I just don't want to pay. I guess I could have got it like 32 the other day.
$40 without Gamers Club the other day. I thought.
Yeah, I want to pay like 20 for it.
Still too rich. That's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, they need to do something with VR. I know Microsoft said they are not going to be doing anything with VR. I don't think they've been lying, but Sony, I would think, has to do something. It was their big thing last year.
Microsoft says like, all right. Microsoft's like, we got Oculus.
Soda Drinker Pro 2. Is that happening?
We talked about that last year too. We thought that Oculus might team up with Microsoft last year.
They were on stage.
I think it still happened.
With what's his face, John Carmack or whatever. last year.
Yep.
Doing Minecraft shit.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you can move on, Derek, if you'd like.
Okay, I've got some Nintendo stuff for you. Maybe this will trip your trigger, Ralph. We talked earlier about possibly a new Donkey Kong on the Switch. I think that's going to come to fruition. I think that'll happen for sure. I would be into that. That would make me want
it seems
to
like a
makes
safe
it.
bet.
Who makes it?
Retro.
Yeah, probably retro.
I mean, I guess I could see something where Retro was. This isn't going to happen. Retro was doing a Metroid Prime, and then is it Monster Games who did Returns 3D or the 3DS? Like they could maybe like have them do a Donkey Kong game. It's probably not likely. I don't know what Monster does most of the time.
I will tell you
But
who
whatever.
did that here real quick.
I don't even know if it is Monster Games. I think it is.
Yeah, you're too fucking smart about this shit. I would never remember that. The last thing they did was they co-developed Tropical Freeze, which gives you a little more insight to maybe why wouldn't they be developing on their own. They also did Xenoblade Chronicles 3D for the 3DS, and they also did NASCAR Heat Evolution.
Bronze bitching.
Oh, damn. NASCAR Heat Evolution. Maybe that's coming to Switch.
Oh.
After that, I've got Mario Odyssey full details, bigger trailer, release date, all that shit. Maybe some special edition Switch stuff coming at you.
LeBron's upset because Zaza flopped.
LeBron's the king of flop.
Yeah,
did you see those
flops when his own teammate hits him?
Yeah. Did you see those Splatoon
controllers? Hell yeah!
Pro controllers.
Those are looking good.
Or maybe I guess it's just one.
Those are good.
Yeah,
I'm into that.
Kind of surprised it's happening.
You gotta put a sticker on your $9 controllers so you can ruin one of them now with stickers, Ralph, or no?
No, I wish they were different colored, but
yeah.
I can't believe those work. I mean, they made you fail on me yet, but so far so good.
So what do you think? Like Target or something just gave them to him and they just resold them, or what?
That's my guess, because it kind of looks like it has like a, I don't know exactly. Well, you know, like some products, if they're on a peg hook and they don't want you to steal it, there's like a plastic thing attached to the hole. Like this has the plastic thing on the hole. So on the back of it
stole it from Target.
It's like Robin Hood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Came in there, stole it to give it to Goodwill. But on the back of it, it has a sticker that says salvage.
So
I don't know. I mean, so I guess like at Best Buy, whenever somebody returns something, like they threw the PRC sticker on, right?
Well, so you know there was a problem with the left Joy-Con. Did Nintendo ever like recall some or not?
Yeah, they fix them for free. I mean, it's only if there's something in your house that's interfering with it.
Okay, because I was wondering if maybe they did like a recall on some of the ones that were older, got pulled off of shelves and just given to the Goodwill. But
I mean,
they never did an official recall, did they?
It's only if you have the problem, then you're supposed to get a hold of them. Like MC Sarsaparilla, my buddy Josh, he had to have his recalled, or had to have his sent in, but he must have a fish tank that I don't know about. I don't know.
He's got like 6 of them. He's got 6 of them in his living room all around.
Like, why we got all these fucking fish tanks and no fish? What is this? Our water bill is ridiculous. I forgot what my point was, but yeah. All right, continue, Derek.
I also have a new Professor Layton being released on the 3DS. That could also very well just end up being Lady Layton, which was announced in Japan not too long ago.
I'd be into that being on the Switch.
I would be cool. Yeah, I would be into it being on the Switch for sure. I love Professor Layton games, and I think that'd be a really cool game to take on the go.
What about a new Murder Club game? That's what those were called, right?
What?
I don't know.
They're like DS Murder Club games.
What is that?
I'm just thinking of the club, and that's not what you're talking about.
the club is a wrestling tag team.
Oh, okay.
Man, I thought there was some
Club is in like the books.
No, there's like I could have swore there was one year at E3 they were talking about some like Murder Club game or something for
probably. like Babysitter's Club, but murder.
Yeah, don't tell mom. The babysitter's dead.
The babysitter murdered somebody. I have a new Metroid being teased. Pokemon
I hope
Stars for Switch will be revealed. Here's some shit that doesn't matter to anybody but me. A new Rusty's Real Deal Baseball. It's happening.
I would play the shit out of that. I'd play the
James.
first one.
James Patterson Women's Murder Club.
Yeah, that's what I was like. That's what I pulled up. I was
On
like,
Nintendo
well,
DS. Well, it is on the DS.
maybe. Then Pocket Card Jockey 2 will be shown. That also just kind of helps me because I love that game. And then Castlevania stuff. I think I really want some Castlevania shit this year.
Yeah, I don't think
That'd be
Konami's
nice.
reliable.
Yeah, I know. All right, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more predictions to go. I guess I'm the only guy that did predictions. I'm sorry. I failed you all.
I mean,
Did you do something like Ubisoft and EA?
Yeah. That's kind of what I got here. Yeah.
Madden. Is that Madden one of your predictions?
No.
Yeah.
Who's on the cover?
18.
It's already
Tom Brady.
Already Tom
Call it.
Brady.
Okay.
Called it.
How like do the balls look inflated? Or?
No, but there's going to be like a single player mode in this year's Madden, kind of like what they did with FIFA last year. So that's going to be weird. Yep.
Is the passing cone going to be back?
I hope
Vision
so.
cone?
I ran over an orange cone today because some fucking idiot at our gas station decided to put the orange "Don't use this pump" cone in the middle of the area to where you couldn't see if you were turning into the fucking pump. And I ran over that shit. I was like, why would you put that there? Put it out by the road so people know don't fucking use this cone. Don't use this fucking area. Anyway.
Was it a big cone?
Nope, it wasn't that big. That's what she said, though. Here's my random predictions. Assassin's Creed announced. Fucking duh, right? Duh. The Division 2 will be teased or talked about this year.
Okay.
Dead Island 3 will be shown or talked about this year.
Right.
What about 2?
Yeah. Has there ever been a 2? I don't know if there's ever been a 2.
Oh,
It's
I guess
not
I
out
can.
yet.
Sorry, I guess I considered Riptide 2. So 2. My bad.
Well, yeah, that's
supposedly
one of
it's
those
not-
things.
Yeah, suppospostly it's not dead. Supposedly somebody's still working on it. So
So yeah, Dead
Yeah,
Island
who's developing it now?
I don't know. either.
2.
Because it was Jaeger who did Spec
Yeah.
Ops the Line.
They got
Sumo Digital,
Oh, okay. I like Sumo Digital.
supposedly. But yeah, I think
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck just happened there. That was weird. Sorry.
no, you guys are okay. I'm losing you. I think
Draymond Green is doing some crazy shit. So
A lot of
he's
jump balls.
He's a crazy man. What's the score of this game? Is it still close?
yeah, it's still real close. So look, oh man, he almost got kneed in the nuts.
That was an arm bar right there. That was
Wow.
or an arm drag. We saw
It's
wrestling
Cleveland's up by 1, and
Wow.
6 minutes left in the third.
In the third, the whole quarter
Yeah.
to go still. God damn. All right.
Half the quarter.
Yeah, I want to speak this up here. All right, so Dead Island 2 will be shown or talked about this year. I'm sorry, I had that wrong. A new Duke Nukem game, I think, will be shown or talked about this year.
I hope not.
Well, whether that's
Well, if it
PC
is-
related, yeah.
Well, like what we talked about before, if it is, I hope it's like a downloadable, like $10 little
Yeah, I don't want it to be anything
kind
huge.
of thing.
Yep, real bite-sized. And last but not least, God damn, I hope this is true. Wolfenstein New Colossus is a real thing, or maybe not that title, but a new Wolfenstein
That's
is
a good
shown.
title.
That was the
Machine
that-
Head games.
that
or
was
whatever.
the title that was shown in that weird. But that's the thing last year when it was like downloading on the computer. It was Wolfenstein New Colossus was the subtitle.
Yeah, it's about time for a new Wolfenstein.
I'm into a new Wolfenstein. So
Is it Machine
those
Gun? Or what's the name of that studio?
machine,
Some Machine Games.
I think it's just Machine Games.
Really? I thought there was some other. They got to be working on something, right? Or
I'll
be
tell you.
dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just Machine Games. Is all it is.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because I mean, it seems like New Order and Old Blood did pretty well. So
Yeah, New Order and Old Blood were 2014, 2015, and then they did Quake for Windows last year, 2016. So
okay,
I would think it probably sold pretty well. Let me see if it tells me sales. By June 14th of that year, 2014, 400,000 That's just in Europe. I don't know.
So Europe's getting a new one? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
We're fucked.
Europe loves that alternate history.
Yeah, they're all about
Where
that.
the Nazis.
They're all about that. Winning.
Well, it's going everywhere in Europe.
They want that
Germany. Germany's not a fan of that.
Yeah. But yeah, I think a new Wolfenstein is going to happen. But that is everything that I got for predictions. To remind you, biggest game of the show is either going to be Bloodborne 2, if that's real, or God of War.
So what's Sega doing? Just Yakuza
And Sonic.
and that VanillaWare game. Are they actually going to do something with Sonic? It's not like Sonic at the Olympics.
Sonic Forces, and then Sonic Mania.
Forces. Yeah, they had a couple things listed. Maybe there's like a Warhammer game coming out.
Oh,
I don't know whichever one they own the license for. I don't know. There was something else. I mean, well, when is so Yakuza? Which one is coming out in August?
Yakuza 6 is I don't know how you say it, but it's the remake of the first Yakuza that's coming out in August.
Okay.
And then I'm not sure when Yakuza 6 is coming out.
I feel like Yakuza 6. Well, was Yakuza 6 on the E3?
Yeah, it's the one that's on
registration
the badge. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we'll see some with Yakuza 6, I guess. I can't remember if there's any other Sega. I mean, supposedly, I know it's not Sega now per se, but Shenmue 3 is going to be there.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we didn't talk about that at all. There was like a rumor of a 1 and 2 collection, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
I bet that happens. It seems like a pretty easy money right there, but yeah.
What's Capcom doing?
Mega. Damn it. We have Street Fighter. Mega.
Legacy Collection 2.
Monster Hunter.
For the
Generations.
I really wish there'd be that Resident Evil remake, but I don't think that's going to be there. Resident Evil 2 remake.
Monster Hunter XX. It's coming out on Switch. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's been confirmed for America. But, then you get, like...
Maybe Dragon's Dogma, if they're going to re-release.
That was on the list, yeah.
Yeah.
Dragon Quest 11, or whatever it is. Square Enix.
Yeah, that's not coming out this year, though, for the U.S. It's coming out this year in Japan.
Okay.
Unless they do some surprise announcement that say it's going to be late fall or something.
Yeah, they could. Like Final Fantasy VII Remake was on the list, but it sounds like that's kind of in some weird spot right now.
Yeah, it's in weird limbo because they're hiring more people to work on it.
Like Square took back over development in-house.
Took away all the third-party development that was going on.
It seems odd. I don't know what's going on there.
Square being Square.
Yeah, I don't know. Final Fantasy 12, Zodiac Age, but that's coming out soon.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. That game's going to be long, though.
I mean, there's some Final Fantasy 14 bullshit.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, great.
I'm not playing that game ever again.
That's all I've got, man. That was I know I felt like I had 40 times more than what you guys had, but I'm sorry for not being clear enough on the prediction stuff.
No, that's fine. I just overlooked it.
It's hard to remember all the shit that's going to be there.
Yeah.
Be there.
Well, and I didn't even try to look at what other people were predicting. I just went based on, okay, what came out 3 to 5 years ago, what sold well, and what sticks in my head about those years. What games were awesome? What did you guys like? And that's where I came up with okay, Ori 2. I think Ori was huge. People loved Ori. Ori 2, I think, was a shoe-in. That's an easy game. Easy prediction.
I guess I was just thinking, I wouldn't be surprised if Bayonetta 2 doesn't come to Switch.
Yeah, it could. I really wish Nintendo wouldn't have published it so that it could come to PS4 or something like that. But
yeah.
Should have bought a bunch of copies on the fucking console the first time.
I bought it. I bought it for full price, I think.
No.
Bayonetta 2.
I did too.
I don't know what to tell you then.
Yeah, that's. I can't think of anything else. We're just going to have to watch it all live in person.
And we shall, starting with the Microsoft press conference this Sunday at noon. We'll also be watching the rest of the press conferences, which I believe I've got the list handy. No pun intended.
Yeah, I heard Toys R Us was selling the first one early, so I went there to try to get Toys R Us to sell it to me, but they wouldn't do it. So I had to wait like 6 or 7 days to get the original Bayonetta sometime in January. I think it was like first or second week of January.
That's some bullshit.
The day of, I went to Walmart at midnight. Was telling the dude, I was like, "This game is out. It's okay to sell it to me." He didn't want to believe me. He had to go look it up. It's like your register wouldn't let you sell it to me if it wasn't okay. But he finally sold it to me.
Here's your rundown of your E3 press conferences. EA kicks off at 2 o'clock Central Time on Saturday. Microsoft starts. It looks like they pushed their time back. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading that wrong. EA is at 10 o'clock. No. Yeah, Microsoft pushed their time back. Sorry. I'm trying to do Pacific time, and Pacific time is 2 hours
behind us, right?
Behind us, yeah, that's what I thought. So it would be 2 o'clock here for EA on Saturday. This looks like Microsoft was noon, and now it says Sunday, June 11th at 2 Pacific, which would be 4 o'clock here, correct?
Yeah.
And then Bethesda is that night at 11 o'clock. Jesus fucking Christ!
What?
Yeah,
oh, Devolver one.
9 p.m. Yeah, and then Sunday 10 p.m. for Devolver. So it's midnight Central.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Well, slumber party.
Yeah, it's a slumber party at the Derrick household. Oh,
you better knock down one of those walls in that tent and expand it.
I better tell the kids to stay up late. Give them energy drinks. The PC Gaming Show is Monday at noon. Ubisoft is Monday at 3. Sony is Monday at 8. Nintendo Tuesday at 11. That is your E3 schedule. We'll try to do some streaming probably while we watch the shows, maybe. I don't know. We'll all be together, so we could probably just fire up something. Whether we do Mixler like we did last year and just let it stream on there, or if we try to do like a strange Google Hangout where all you see is the TV. I don't know if that's allowed, though. So
just,
I don't know.
Show your junk.
Yeah, I'll just show my penis mostly. But we'll do that. And dog shitting all over the floor. That also works. But we'll be doing that all this week. You guys will be here Sunday afternoon sometime, and we'll get together and hang out, play some games, have some fun, and watch some fucking E3, man. It is.
The Cavaliers are up 5.
Ralph, you're bringing the Switch?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll bring. You want me to bring the thing to hook it to the TV also?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I want to show it to the wife. The wife wants to see it. Bring that. I wouldn't tell you to bring the PSVR. That shit's too much. But you can bring that Switch, man. I wouldn't tell you not to bring the VR, but that's a lot to pack up. So bring that Switch for sure. Up. Yeah, it's a lot.
It's dumb.
But I'm going to attempt to, I got the TV over here. Not that I can do much with it currently, but I'm going to try to remove all this stuff, put the chairs facing that way. So then if we want to hang out down here and play games or do whatever we want to, like once people are asleep, we might do that versus doing it upstairs, but we might just end up hanging out upstairs mostly too. I haven't decided, but I'm going to clean up the basement and do all that. I've got a long week ahead of me for cleaning for you motherfuckers. So you better fucking appreciate that shit.
Whatever.
I mean, I could just let the dog shit all over the floor and let you sleep in that though too. So whatever works for you.
Is he sick or something? Or
I don't know what the motherfucker's problem was, to be honest with you. Like he just went upstairs and farted and pooped on the floor. I don't know what happened.
Just had a shart. Everybody's been there.
He just had a shart, man. They just had some business.
It must be Shark Week. Yeah.
I think.
That's the worst week.
I think we might have switched his food recently, so I think that's probably the problem.
To garbage.
Yes.
I
let him eat Taco Bell.
Oh man,
so
that's a bad.
Had some chicken chips.
Yeah, those chicken chips are good, man. I like them.
No,
you didn't like them. Did you get them fresh?
I don't know.
I didn't. Kind of warm.
They were fresh because it took a fucking eternity for them to make them.
Okay, good. That cheese sauce I'm kind of indifferent on, but the chicken chips themselves are okay.
I didn't love the actual taco chalupa, whatever the hell it was, either.
No,
so,
that thing
I don't know.
sucked. I didn't like that. I mean, Taco Bell, like the chips are good. The chicken chalupa was good.
Man,
The
so many
chick-
jump balls.
The cheese with the dip with the top the chips is not good.
I don't know.
So
It's whatever. You shit
All right.
there.
that's it. That's all I've got for you, Ralph. What do you got?
No more predictions? I predict the show is over.
I also predict the show is over, and that means it's time to go watch the rest of this fucking basketball game, I guess.
Yeah.
Gonna be just in time.
I've been just in time since I saw that Justin Timberlake movie.
Time? Is that what they called it?
In Time?
What they named that thing?
I don't know what it was called. Out of Time?
What was it? In Time with Amanda Seyfried?
Yeah, In Time. You love Amanda Seyfried, so you would know that shit in a fucking heartbeat, wouldn't you?
That's the only reason to
What
watch
happened
it.
there? They say you got tripped.
Jesus.
Well,
We're
I guess we can end
Let's-
this show.
trip out the door, shall we?
Yeah.
Have a nice trip. See you next fall.
See y'all.
Yeah, he got tripped. Oh, man. J.R. Smith tripping people.
I was gonna make a tiny baby joke, but I won't.
That's
See y'all
important.
post E3.
Posty 3. Peace out.
We'll have some hot takes next time.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everyone.
Toodles.
Level it up. Level up.
To the
The
max.
D.
Always love
Yes.
us. Otherwise, the ladies don't like it.
Yeah,
as much.
they're gonna let you do that in Madden this year. Level up your D. Yeah. Prediction.
Bye.